Hello, friends. Welcome or welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today here on our channel. If you are new, well, welcome. Make yourselves at home. We have plenty of content for you to catch up on. And if you are returning, well, friends, you know how I feel about you. I appreciate you so much. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for coming back and spending more time with me here on our channel. I truly appreciate it. If you resonate with my content, if you like it, if you just want to support, all it takes is a little thumbs up, a little like, and a subscribe if you haven't done that already. It truly helps me. It helps me with the algorithm. It helps me with my spirits. It helps me continue to, come back and have this energy exchange with you. So, if you guys have been leaving comments and just giving me feedback or your thoughts, sharing with me your stories, I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, so we had talked about, well, on my community page, I had asked if you guys were still interested in horoscopes because I hadn't done them since like June or July. I personally absolutely love horoscopes. It's never been one of the videos that gets the most views, but I don't really care because I like doing it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I know we are already a week into September. It's been weird. The month September kind of starts with a holiday for us here in the US. And Mercury is retrograde, Venus is retrograde, shit hit the fan. And let's just say, as you know, I had a little snag in doing new readings, but now I'm back to it. And I figured, well, better late than never. So we're going to dive into September. We're going to go through sign by sign and see what's going to come up for you. What you can expect, what you need to know about. We will do general messages, and then we will also do love messages for each sign. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising. I personally heavily fucks with my moon sign. That's literally the one that I feel oftentimes tells me more. So maybe you'll find that depending on what's going on, when you put the three together, you'll get kind of a bigger picture. If you don't know what your sun, moon, and rising is, you can always Google how to figure it out, or if you need more help, I do offer that as a service. I offer a sun, moon, rising report where I can type things out for you and look things up and kind of show you or tell you how these personality traits kind of show up in your everyday life. So if that's something you're interested, or if you're interested in a private reading, please note the only way to book is by visiting the link that's up on your screen, shadowplaycollective.com. This is my online shop. This is where I book readings, or where you can book readings with me. I make candles, and like I said, I have a couple of other services. I do like monthly new moon group rituals and all kinds of stuff. So if that's something you're interested in, go and check it out over there. All right, so all timestamps are down below, so you can skip around. You can cross watch if you feel so inclined. Let's get to it. Hello, my Aries babies. I hope you've all been amazing. I hope this retrograde is treating you kindly. And let's get to it. Let's see what the rest of the month has in store for you, Aries. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective and all of the Aries placements that are watching this reading, Spirit. What can they expect? What can my Aries friends expect? General messages, please, for the month of October. What does Aries need to know this month? What do they need to do? Some of you might be traveling, or maybe you're focused, you're inspired, you're getting a rush of motivation to push ahead is what I mean, not pull ahead. Pulling feels like there's resistance. Maybe some of you feel that way, but I feel like it's pushing ahead. All right, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. So some of you could, listen, I feel like some of you are irritated or just not feeling the greatest over maybe some encounter or your love life or an offer. There's emotion here and there's sweetness, and maybe someone is presenting you with something and you're like, no, I'm done. It's toxic. I broke out of that cycle, but I don't know. I don't know how, I hate to say it, I don't know how well you're managing it in the way that I'm not one to tell you your struggles, but what what I'm pulling here is there might be irritability, frustration. Maybe you're feeling like a lack of confidence, or maybe you're upset. Maybe it's all of the above. Maybe it's a culmination. I just heard melting pot. Maybe it's a melting pot of things. I feel like whatever this gesture is, whatever was brought to you, it kind of upset you. There is almost like a sense of unrest that I'm feeling. I feel it in the pit of my stomach, to be honest. Um, Maybe you're being challenged. It feels uncomfortable. So I don't know if the challenge is because you've been trying to break away from something that you view as toxic. For some of you, it could have been a toxic connection or a karmic connection, or maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. I love saying that when I talk about the devil, and I'm like, or it could be a Capricorn. There's a returning there, or there's an inability of completely walking away from something. By the Knight of Cups. So a lot of you thought that you didn't care about this anymore. You're like out of sight, out of mind, and then all of a sudden it's in sight, and you're like, oh shit, I feel like your axis was thrown off. Why the 4? Okay. So you know what? It feels like doing the right thing. The right thing. I'm going to put in quotations because maybe that's what you view as the right thing, or your beliefs, or maybe you've been in therapy and or doing the work, doing the spiritual work, gaining some kind of knowledge that's kind of helping you move through this. If not, maybe this is a sign. Maybe there's some books or podcasts, or I don't know, maybe even readings that you watch that can help you kind of make sense of things. Maybe help soothe you in during this time if this is how you're feeling. Because like I said, it does feel a little uncomfortable, and it feels like maybe deep down you were still holding on to something, and something happened in the last few weeks, or maybe it's already coming up for you. I kind of feel like this is already present for some of you. Maybe it just kind of like triggered, or it kind of reminded you of, oh, that's still there. Because like I said, there's almost a feeling of something was out of sight, out of mind. This could have to do with your family, or your overall happiness, your community, an important friendship or relationship around you. I do feel that for most of you, it is concerning a person and your dynamic with them. It's almost like their offer just it added to your burden, or it's like a big burden. Now, maybe if someone isn't making you an offer, maybe this is how you feel because you want to extend an olive branch, or you want to be the one, or you're presenting feelings, or trying to make an offer, and it's not working out the way that you want it to. Why the Judgment in reverse? So this is kind of messing with you a little bit. I'm not going to lie. So, oh, look how my candle just went out too. When I said it's messing with you, it's making you guys tired. Yeah, it feels like something here. Maybe keep in mind, you guys, it is Mercury retrograde. So it's going to be kind of, that's all we have to say about Mercury. But there can be resistance. Okay, what if this is return of an ex? Let's say it. Could very well be. If it's not an ex, it could be something from the past that kind of triggers the same type of energy, because it feels like it kind of threw you for a loop a little bit. I do feel like you have the knowledge within you, but this has kind of maybe made you question yourself, if you can trust yourself, or your intuition is kind of being messed with. Maybe you felt like you were holding strong, and then this happened and you're like, and then maybe you feel like you had made progress and now you're reverting back. Now, I don't believe you're reverting back, but you might be feeling like you are. And I'm here to tell you and remind you, we're human, and it's normal, and it's part of the fucked up human experience. When I first started this channel, I think I used to mention in every reading that part of the reason why I love reading tarot and I love providing it on a platform that you can just watch it for free and gain whatever you need from it is because being human hurts. Being alive is a painful experience. We can find joy, yes, but there is a lot of discomfort and pain that comes with being able to reach this joy, this true happiness of release and unattachments. And we don't tend to do that. Like, or most of us don't, I should say. Most of us tend to attach to things, and it's really hard, and it's just human nature. And I feel like that's kind of what you're experiencing right now, Aries. You're experiencing a very human moment, and I'm here to remind you, don't judge yourself so hard over it. Even if it is internal. I know you guys are Aries, and I know that you won't admit it to anyone. If you are being hard on yourself, or if you feel like you're wrong, sometimes that's hard for you to admit, and I get it. But just know that, okay? Because it seems like there's an opportunity here that you might be saying no to, and it may have made you feel a certain type of way. But don't ignore the red flags, okay? Just because something looks good on the surface, um, just don't ignore the red flags that are there. Because if you do, this is going to keep you from being able to move on. You might be feeling left out or lonely or ghosted, or maybe you miss someone, and this is all coming up for you. Yeah. They're reminding you that it's going to be slow progress out of this. All right, let's see. I want to pull some advice for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some advice for Aries? And then we'll move into your love life. All right, Aries. Advice, please. Can we get a couple of advice cards for my Aries babies? Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some advice? Watch what... that sounded fun. I was going to say, watch what you're watching. Be aware of what you're watching online, okay? Or maybe some of you are being watched online. This Nine of Wands in reverse. Just give it up is what this is feeling like. Page of Cups in reverse. Wow. I mean, we're asking for advice, but they're giving us more. I feel like this, I don't know if this is friends around you or work dynamic, or just don't let your ego get in the way, friends. I was just saying, I love Aries energy. I have friends and family that are Aries, so I get it and I'm familiar with it, but there is an ego that's coming through here that is like, no, I'm fine. I'm going to power through this. And just know that might keep things lingering. Okay. There almost needs to be a true, like, period of reflection of, yeah, because it feels like the Emperor in reverse. There you are. I feel like you're trying. I know you're trying, but just know, like, don't ignore what already happened or the red flags. If you are questioning yourself now, if you're saying the what ifs, if there are some regrets or a feeling of loss, a feeling of sadness, a feeling of left out, there's a need here to acknowledge that and work through it, and don't just cover it up with you're unfazed, you're unbothered. Like, that's fine in the real world. You're a boss, you have responsibilities, you have a job. I'm not telling you to show up and wear your heart on your sleeve, but I'm just saying to yourself, allow yourself the grace. I just heard grace, space and time to really think things through. You are being advised right now to just kind of lay low or keep to yourself. If you were thinking of reaching out, or if you were thinking of trying to make something work, or if you are questioning if you should, there's an energy here of maybe just lean back a little bit. Mercury retrograde is not the best time to be trying to revisit or start brand new things. With that Ace of Wands, it makes me feel like this Ace of Wands and this Page of Cups in reverse, it could be an immature energy that tried to come in again for a new beginning, or someone who might be emotionally aloof or disconnected from how they feel. Maybe it's impulsivity as well, because usually I love this Ace of Wands when it pops up in readings, because I'm like, oh, there's a new beginning and it's exciting. But when it comes up with the Page of Cups in reverse, I'm like, oh, we're just throwing energy into this without really a rhyme or reason. And that's something to kind of think about if that resonates, okay? We have Libra and Leo showing up hard in your reading. This Justice in reverse, it's like something is off balance. Yeah. Maybe there was things that were done that were said that just weren't fair, or truth was just never revealed, or we never came to a common ground. So I want to tell you guys too, if this resonates, this is not a situation where time has healed it. Time may have covered it up and maybe made us forget what happened or parts of what happened or why we initially felt the way we did. But that's why you got to trust yourself and lean back and don't oh my gosh. I just heard, like, sit back. If you're thinking of reaching out, of DMing, of texting, of starting to watch stories, whatever, of someone that this is talking about, just maybe take a breather for now. Because, like I said, it feels like more of that is going to keep you in this energy longer. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's check in on your love life, Aries. Love messages for Aries, please. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get some love messages, please, for my Aries collective? Love messages. What do they need to know in their love life? Some of you could be focused on your kids or on your business. I do feel that there is this sweet energy around you. Maybe like you're getting gifts, or someone is yeah, you have someone there with you. This 10 of Pentacles, I feel like maybe you guys are focused on your home. There's a lot of mother or child energy coming through. You could be focused on your business, but there's that Devil card. Let's see what that's about. That Queen of Pentacles in reverse, though, tells me that you're not, you may not be thriving in the situation, or you might be maybe tired or overgiving. Maybe this is also a sign to take a break and prioritize your needs as well. We have the Ace of Wands. I like that. You guys could have a reunion coming up. I don't. Why the Devil? One more there. All right, so you guys have unfinished business with someone. We have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it's like getting over something or moving on, getting to a better place, but you're really holding on to something here. I don't know what it is, to be honest. It could be this Four of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. It reminds me of stingy, of being stingy or greedy. Maybe we're holding on to something family related, money related, a long-term relationship, something that's been like really, you've worked really hard for it, but this feeling, it's like you're keeping it so tightly, like you're holding on to something. That could be a person, or that could be something that's affecting your love life. I do feel you're going to have, I think September, you're going to have some fun times. You're going to have opportunities to connect with people. Like I said, I almost feel like people giving you like little gifts that make you happy. And I'm going to say momentarily happy, because I don't feel like your energy is, like I said, it just feels like it's this place where maybe you're processing or you're dealing with things. I'm getting that there's a tinge of you maybe at times having a hard time remaining positive about your situation. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's a little immature. They're fun. You guys have a good time, but you're like, oh, this isn't giving for my Ten of Pentacles. Like someone could be meeting you at a 4 and you're like, but I'm a 10. I'm a 10, bro. And you're showing up as a 4. And I feel like you're trying, or you're like I said, it's almost like a little distraction. It's a nice distraction, but at the end of the day, you might be dealing with something that isn't long standing. It's just here for the now, helping you through this phase. Your mental health is going to improve, or you are going to be more hopeful towards the end of the month. There is healing that happens. You're feeling better. I feel like your sleep is also going to get better. Some of you are feeling tired or just not sleeping well enough. But this Devil energy and this King of Swords in reverse, your thoughts are keeping you trapped. Or there's something here. Maybe you're not speaking to someone. Maybe there's not an important conversation that's being had. Or maybe there's a codependent relationship that really isn't giving you what. I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm not here to tell you what's what. I'm just reading the energy. I always feel bad when I go into it like this, but That being said, maybe you are dealing with someone who meets you at this page and kind of childlike level. Now, childlike could mean like it's sweet, but it doesn't meet you deep. I don't know how deep it goes. Deep meaning you feel secure, you feel taken care of, you feel safe, you feel like yes, I'm thriving in this situation, or this is giving me what I need, the support I need. Like I said, it almost feels momentary for some of you. This could be a karmic connection that you have with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because those three signs keep coming up in your reading. Capricorn keeps coming up as well. And then we have Aquarius again with that star card. But this tells me that the cycle isn't done yet. So just be aware of that, okay? All right. Let's continue. Let's get some, you know what? I'm going to pull. I just got these oracle cards. Let me see. What are they called? Whispers of Love. Doesn't that sound nice? I've only pulled them a couple times, but so far I like them. All right, let's get you a love a Whispers of Love message. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get a message for Aries for the month of September? Thank you. You have number 22, the heart of the matter. All right, let's read what this says. It says, the heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. You guys, meet yourselves deeper. It's necessary this month. And so, yeah, I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope it resonated. I hope you have the best month ever, even though we're all in Mercury retrograde. And I'll catch you the next one. Hello, my Taurus friends, my fellow Taurians. Let's get to it. Let's see what September has in store for my Taurus collective. I almost have to laugh because it's like, shit, you guys, all these planets in retrograde, Mercury's in retrograde. Let's see what's up. Let's see what the rest of the month has in store for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective and for my Taurus. What's up with Taurus? General messages, please, for the sign of Taurus. Sun, moon, and risings. What's up with Taurus in the month of September? You have a new beginning you don't see coming, or you have something that you don't see coming, something that's going to lead to a new beginning. Let's see what popped up. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Strength card. There's some resistance here that you're trying to work through. What's going on? We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Six of Cups. General messages, please, for Taurus in the month of September. Ah, there it is. What I say, you guys. You guys are going to reconnect or have some kind of new beginning that you don't see coming. By the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, look at that. You're starting off the month with a big ass stop sign. Maybe you're having a hard time getting motivated to like get to work, or things don't feel like they're working out, and you're just like, maybe you're feeling like you're at a stalemate and you're trying not to feel stuck. I feel like you're kind of taking your time right now. There's a big message here. If you guys were worried about your money or if things not working out for you, there's an energy here that's it's taking the stress off. It feels like it's taking the stress off. Now, if you guys were feeling like you don't have time or you don't have the availability, or maybe it's about being single or not being single. Not being single could be one of them. I feel like your anxiety about that is going to go away. Or like there's something that's happening here. Things feel, now I'm not going to lie, it kind of feels like we're, oh my gosh, okay, so who's been watching all the fucking Burning Man videos of those people trekking through the mud? Maybe that's how you feel, that you're starting the month like just trekking through like ankle deep clay mud, because it feels like there's a lot of like, it's almost like slow moving over here. But then you have something that is really nice coming up. You have, you're going to reconnect with someone, or if you have children, it feels like maybe that's, there's going to be, I'm going to say something nice in the connection. You know how sometimes we for those that are parents, we connect with our kids, or we do something new with them, or we share a sweet moment, and it just kind of sets the tone. That could be happening. For those of you that it's not about kids, I feel like you're about to reunite with someone that means a lot to you or brings out the feels in a good way. Maybe someone's making I feel someone's going to be giving you a gift, or vice versa, a little token of affection. Maybe you guys are giving each other something. The energy feels really nice, and it feels like it's something new. It's a new beginning, and you've been working really hard towards this. If this is regarding work, I feel like things are going to turn around for you in a way where you feel it. It's like you went from this stress of nothing's working out. I'm working so hard. Why am I not making progress? What's going to happen? What's going on with this person? What's going on with this? Or whatever it is, it feels like there's something that happens that shifts. I'm thinking it's in the next like couple weeks, towards the end of the month. Because like I said earlier, it doesn't feel like you see it coming, and it comes just at the right time, because it feels like emotionally you guys are feeling stuck. And just when you feel like something's at a stalemate, it's like something pops up and you're like, shit, this has been a long time coming. Something here moved really slowly. If this is a person, they moved very slowly towards you, but they're coming in. They're going to give you something, and they're taking up an opportunity. And I feel like you guys are going to be giving attention to each other, or this person's going to be giving you attention. Now, if this is relating to work, you guys are about to be recognized for something. Just when you were trying to talk yourself off of the metaphorical ledge, right? You're like, what am I doing? Maybe you're feeling a little existential. If you often feel like that, or sometimes do, you're my kind of people, because I be doing that too. And then that's usually a sign that God is about to bring something into your life and show you the why. And I feel like you guys are at the point, or were at the point, where you were maybe like, why, what do I do different? What's going on? And then bam, there's this beautiful fresh energy that comes up. Oh, the Emperor. All right. So, we have the Emperor that just flew out. Some of you could be really taking charge. You could be elevating. If you're a business owner, or if you are a boss, if you're just maybe this is you just taking charge of your own life. It feels like you have a lot going on. Maybe you've been fantasizing a lot, dreaming a lot, coming up with the different scenarios as to what to do, what to try. Maybe it's what you're giving to. And I feel like this month there's going to be some progress made here. Now, if this is talking about a person, this is someone who had you maybe confused, or you've been thinking about them a lot, or I feel like even though we don't have like, I'm not necessarily seeing like the King of Swords or anything that's talking, or the Ace of Swords talking about thoughts. I feel like something here has been in your thoughts. You think a lot about someone, or you think about different scenarios with them, or fill in the blank. It's going to be different for everyone. I feel like this is what this new beginning is talking about here. You might be trying a lot of new things as well. This High Priestess in reverse, something might be revealed to you regarding work, or regarding working with this person. Someone here feels like you guys are a great team. I'm feeling like good match. Whatever this is, it's a good match. But it could be coming at a time where you're walking away from something. Maybe this is what you're walking away from. All this, maybe you're out of the mud. Maybe you made it out of Burning Man. Yeah, because it feels like you guys are walking away from something. Now, maybe it's someone coming to tell you about something that they walked away from, or changes that have happened. But no, I feel like this is you. I feel like you're leaving something that either happened, or it wasn't for you, or I think it was difficult because there is still emotion involved. But there's a sense here of turning over a new leaf in a real way. So even if it's not relating to another person, you guys, this is the energy where this is heading towards. So if you do resonate with this and you are currently in this feeling of just powering through, and maybe you're feeling like at a stalemate, just know it's going to be changing in the near future. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else, please, for my Taurus friends? What else? You guys are manifesting. Some of you guys could be manifesting a family, manifesting something that's just. I love this. You're manifesting healing after. You guys have been through so much. You know what? Let me just say it. We have been through so much. Taurus has had an interesting last few years. And any blessings that we get, my Taurian friends, we absolutely deserve because we have been through it. Be careful what you say. Your words are definitely powerful. People could be watching you as well, not in a bad way, in a positive way. Maybe you guys are sharing a part of your journey. Some of you could be stepping away from something toxic. You might have trouble trusting right now that things are heading in that right direction. You have faith, but there's still that underlying of, I don't see what's coming. I don't know what's around the bend. And what's around the bend is, it's positive change, friends. There's a lot of fertility and abundance in your reading. There's also a lot of mother energy coming through. So I have to mention it. If you guys are thinking about a family, thinking about children, this could be something that you're working towards or you're manifesting, and there's a timing. Something has to be right. Something had to be let go of. Something had to change. Something you truly had to shed certain beliefs or certain people or certain energies. And that you don't see it, but you will. Now, this energy is longer than just September. This isn't just talking about September. I feel like this is in the upcoming months. Your words are super powerful. If you guys, so if it's not children, for a business, it's a great time for you guys to nurture and grow, basically give life to the things that make you happy. I feel your money's going to get better, your abundance. I feel like you're coming out like being, it's like glow up vibes, being a better person. Why the Three of Swords in reverse? Yeah, you guys are going to be healing something with someone or something from your past or your childhood. You guys could be doing childhood healing as well. By the Nine of Wands, you guys, hugs to all the Taurians because it's been rough out there. There's been a lot of, here's this other person or this other thing. There's been a big burden that someone that hasn't showed up for you or hasn't shown you consistency, or there hasn't been drive or assertiveness. It's like there's been a burden when it comes to that. But your perseverance and you keep going and things are going to become clear to you. All of this fantasy that you think you're living in or all of these thoughts, like they're going to get grounded. Now, this devil in reverse, I feel like you guys are letting go of, like I said, something toxic in order to bring more balance into your life. You guys already have all the tools that you need. You know what you need to know. You guys are resourceful. Why the Ten of Wands with this Emperor? Oh, there's trust issues here. You haven't been able to trust something or someone. It could be a relationship. This could be someone. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe you guys. Oh my, there's so much like marriage vibes here, or commitment, or therapy, or school, or whatever you guys are committing yourselves to. So this is showing me there is something that you're having a hard time trusting, and things are going to be moving forward with that. It's already in the works. This feels like it has to do with either an important relationship or an important like boss dynamic, where maybe this is talking about the company you work for or your business partner, your spouse, whatever it is. It feels like it's your counterpart. It's a big part of you. And there's an energy here where maybe you're having there's been so many hiccups that now that things feel like they might change, or there might be some progress, I feel like you're having a little bit of a hard time. What's going to be changing for you is after a long period of time of things being super slow, there is going to be an opportunity here, and someone is going to be something, or someone is showing up for you. I'm getting, for some of you, this is a resurgence of an important person, reconnecting with them. There's a lot of committed energy here. Some of you might be realizing that maybe they want to elevate things too, or there's a higher level of commitment, or there's something expressed here about the importance of family, wealth, beliefs, morals, knowledge in general. There's a common ground here. And I feel that because of that, in the next few weeks, you're going to be like, oh, and it turns around for you. Because we have the Three of Pentacles here, and that came up earlier as well, and now it's coming up in reverse. So it's almost like something wasn't working here. And maybe that's what's going to be highlighted for you, where you're going to see that. But everything that follows, there's a lot of stability behind it. All right, I hope that made sense. We have Aries. I haven't been saying the signs. We have Aries, Taurus. We basically have everything. Aries again, Taurus again, Libra, Pisces. Libra again, showing up in the majors. All right, let's pull some love cards for you. Even though I kind of feel like that could go towards love, let's just get a quick love message for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get a love message? Love messages for Taurus for the month of September. You guys, I almost said October. I do feel like your energy isn't just for this month. I feel like it's going forward, because I feel like it's major shifts, and those take time. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for Taurus. What do they need to know at this time, please? Love messages for Taurus. You stopped fighting for something. Maybe things weren't moving. Again, there's this energy of it just wasn't moving. So you're just like, I'm not fighting for anything. We have the Three of Pentacles. You're like, I'm not fighting or defending or trying to be a part of anything that I don't belong in. And this could be family. This could be friends. This could be people. I feel like you're staying away. Love messages for Taurus. We have the Knight of Cups. There's this offer, I'm telling you. Someone's coming towards you. So if you've been having a hard time with people or love in your life, it feels like there's going to be a shift. You're keeping to yourself while this happens. Why the Three of Wands in reverse, please? Yeah, you're not worried about it. You're like, fuck that. If it's not for me, then what can I do? Look at that, because you're hurt. There's something that happened. For some of you, this didn't have to do with romantic. This could be someone around you that hurt you, and you're like, I'm not fighting for it. I'm letting it go. By the Knight of Cups. Oh, look at, there they are. Why the Four of Wands? Someone is heading your way. Someone wants to start a new chapter with you. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Someone needed to be free in order to do so. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Wow. You guys, what in the miracles do happen? Listen. So if this reading is resonating, I really, really hope that it helps you kind of keep you motivated and know that things are going to be changing for you. Because like I said, it's been tough out here, right? For everyone, but we're just talking about you right now, Taurus. You are going to be getting some kind of offer, and I feel like this is going to lead to a new era for you. There's a lot of independence in this dynamic. So if this is romantic, it feels like independence is very important here. Now, this could also be saying that finally both people are single, or we're free to do so. There's also a sense of we're willing to work hard, or we're willing to put the work in. The Nine of Pentacles, she works hard for what she has. You know, I say she because it's a she on the card, but they work hard for what they have. This Gemini energy with this Lovers card, is telling me that there is a very strong bond here, especially because we have these two showing up. Look at the Two of Cups and the Lovers card. Absolutely beautiful in a love reading. Whoever this is, I feel like they're an important part of your life. And I do feel like you're going to be presented with the opportunity to take this to the next level, whatever that next level is for you. Maybe it's just saying yes to hanging out with them, or maybe it's moving in together, depending on who this is. Maybe this person wasn't ready to do that before, and they're about to show you something different. So the issue is going to be a little bit of trust. It's going to have to be rebuilt, okay? We're fucking Tauruses. We don't forget. We might forgive, but yeah, we're like part elephant with the memory situation. We do not forget, especially when we're hurt. All right, let's pull a Whispers of Love card for you. I love saying that name. It's so like ethereal, but also dramatic. I actually really like these cards. I just got them. So let's see. Let's get a message for Taurus in the month of September. Thank you, Spirit. Message for Taurus. We have number 49. You guys can also look up these numbers and see, angel numbers or what they might mean. We have number 49. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions, bitches. Someone's about to show you they care, and it's going to feel good, okay? Birds could be a sign for you guys. Eagles, crows, ravens, doves. You guys are Taurus. I see lots of flowers. You guys are tending to your own garden when this happens, meaning you're minding your own MFing business. And you're like, you know what? If you don't fucks with me, that's fine. And even though it hurts, I feel like you guys are trying to get through it. But I feel like that's going to be changing for you, okay? All right, my Taurus babies. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Hello, my Gemini babies, and welcome to your September horoscope reading. Even though we are about a week into the month, these messages are meant to cover the next few weeks. We're going to be looking into general messages, and then, of course, we're going to be checking into your love life, love messages. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my Gemini collective. My Gemini babies, Spirit, general messages for them, please, during this time in September. What can they expect? What's coming up for my Gemini babies? Messages for Geminis, please. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with my Gemmies? Messages for Geminis. Messages for Geminis. Well, first of all, you guys aren't going to be tripping about something. I don't know if you guys were fixated on something. You were real letting it drive you maybe a little bananas. It feels like you're going to be leaving that, moving away from that. Messages. You guys are, oh, what the fuck? Oh my God, I just yelled that out. You guys, what is this? The Emperor and the Empress. Okay. Okay, power couple. What's this about? General messages. Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh my gosh, get your popcorn out, guys. This is a novela. All right, what's going on? General messages, please. Why the Emperor? Who is this Emperor? Why the Emperor? Oh, something's about to be revealed to you. You're going to reunite, or you're going to have some fun times. Someone's going to take action. I feel like they've decided something. So you've been frustrated here. Someone could have kept you waiting, or you could have been lacking confidence in the situation at one point. Maybe that's how you're feeling. But the general theme of your month is something's going to be shifting. Something's about to be revealed to you. But there's a sense here where leading up to it, I don't know how happy you were with that Queen of Wands in reverse, but you are leaving that. It's like that's what's being dropped. I'm real curious. I'm real curious here. Did I mention I'm a Gemini moon? All right. Why the Ace of Pentacles, please? You're going to have a chance to take things forward, but you're being very cautious because something about this, you're having a hard time trusting it. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's a new beginning here, and you're just like, fuck, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work. Look at just when you weren't tripping. That's what I kept seeing, but this is coming in. Someone here has been moving so slowly towards you, but you're about to get out of your head. There's going to be some kind of reunion that happens. I have the Two of Cups showing up, and the Hermit in reverse, and the World in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. So you guys are going to have an emotional renewal. Now, whether this is with a person and it's romantic, or it's someone who's really important to you, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could even be with a job or the company that you work at. Maybe they're offering you something that can help you move forward. And you're like, you're like, I feel like you're happy about it. But I feel like, you know what this feels like? It feels like it may have taken so long, or you may have gone through so much that when it's finally here, you're like looking at it a little sus. You're like, is this for real? Is this going to work this time? Are you really going to show up? Are you really here to be more consistent? Are you matching my vibe? Are you matching my energy? If this is romantic, I feel like you guys might be having some hot, sexy time with this person at some point. Now, if it's not, either way, it feels like there's a big ass spark between you guys, or between you and this thing that is your counterpart. I say thing because it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. Like I said, just you can apply it to your life, because it feels like this energy is already in motion. So if this is resonating, then you already know who or what I'm talking about. The pace of it, bitches, that is really, it really moved slow. And I feel like that really messed with you at some point. But this month, you guys are about to have an opportunity that's going to help you excel, or it's going to help you move forward. Now, this could be talking about different things. You could have this dynamic with this person, and then you have other good stuff too. More blessings on blessings, please. I do feel that this month, though, even though things may be feeling a little slow, or like something hasn't happened in a while, or it's been too long, be prepared, because something's about to shift. You're about to come back together with someone or something that things just aren't finished yet. There was a challenge here in order to get this to a next level. Someone here had to walk away from their past. There could have been something that happened in Leo season where things didn't work out. Maybe this is you forgiving, or you choosing to leave the past in the past in order to have this full. But there is hesitation because you don't want to be impulsive here, and you're being cautious. You are being cautious, which is good. My little Gemmy babies. Sometimes that air can get to us, and and we have a hard time staying grounded. But I feel like you're doing just fine. I like this for you. There's an important partnership. There's a renewal. There's reconciliation for those of you that are that feel it coming, or there's someone here that things aren't done with. I feel like you are going to have some changes that happen this month between you and this person. Positive changes that leave you feeling more free, more liberated from the worries or the thoughts, or feeling stuck. There's also an emphasis here on self-care as well. Some of you guys could be exercising or eating differently, more nutritiously. Maybe your body has been giving you signs. You're like, oh, why is my tummy acting this way? And it's like, well, I had to tell you, but sometimes our bodies change from age to stage, and we don't realize it. And they might be giving you some signs. And because you have made these changes, I feel like that's also helping you feel better. That's not for everyone, but if that's for you, then just know that that energy is really, it's like showing. I just feel like you guys are really prioritizing yourselves and taking care of yourselves in a way that may be interesting. They just said they just learned, or recently learned. Um, I like this for you. You're like, oh my gosh, I just started hearing Tupac. And it's not even because yeah, I just heard Tupac. I might link it. You know what? Let me write it down, because, yeah, let me write that down for us. so that I can link it and just take the song for what it is, because it's not even, yeah, it's kind of funny, the song that came to my mind. All right, let's continue. We have a beautiful water energy showing up. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, lots of Aries, fire, Leo, Aries, Aquarius with this new beginning. All right. They just showed me the emojis with the two eyeballs looking sideways, which always makes me think it's sus, or you're just like looking. Maybe that's how you're feeling right now. Your little eyeballs are popping out of your head. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What else, please? What else does Gemini need to know about the month of September? And my Gemmies, after this pool, I will be doing love messages for you, and then we'll be closing out with an oracle card. All right. Thank you, Spirit. More messages for my Geminis, please. Month of September, what can they expect? Communication, clarity, thoughts becoming reality for some of you. Not the bad thoughts. I want to clarify that. You're like, what do you mean my nightmares are coming true? No, that's not what I mean. You guys have persevered as well. Something's been tough here. Yeah, because something, so you're about to get clarity as to why something or someone wasn't coming towards you, or why something wasn't moving forward. That's what's coming into clarity. There's going to be some type of communication that brings healing. Your patience is also showing as well, or you've been patient. Why the Strength card? Oh my gosh, it's this relationship, or it's this partnership, or you coming into union with yourself. Someone is about to show you that they care in a way that I'm going to say it takes you by surprise. Sometimes they flash a picture of a card in my head, and I just saw the Tower when it was Page of Swords and King of Cups. This is unexpected. And maybe that's what those little eyeballs that I was seeing are. You could have felt ignored or rejected, or you're just like, literally, I don't feel like you were trying to be worried about this, because something just wasn't moving forward. So you were like, you know what? F that. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to focus on myself. I'm not going to focus on who's doing what, what's doing what, where something, like I'm bringing it back to myself. And that's literally the best thing that you can do, because that's what's shifting for you. All of this that wasn't working out for you, or that there was resistance, or things weren't moving forward, the right opportunity wasn't coming, the money wasn't coming, whatever it is, it feels like things are changing for you. And I'm very happy to report that. I love giving those kinds of messages. Look at that. There's something about space and time as to why something didn't move forward, or something that wasn't, it was just so slow. You're like, I'd been waiting for this. I do feel you guys were waiting. I'm not, only you know, but messages for Geminis, please. Some of you could be traveling, or there could be news that comes from a distance, or it's just news and clarity regarding a situation that isn't done. Look at that. There's healing that's about to happen for you guys when it comes to this. For some of you, it might be a little bit of sexual healing too. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus. What else? We kind of have everything. Did I already say Cancer? I think I did. Yeah. Oh, Sagittarius as well. So basically fire and water and some earth. It could be anyone. Of course it can be. But, and honestly, imagine if we had all the birth info of other people and pulled up their charts and went through it. It's like we all have, most of us have a variety of the signs in our charts. Okay, let's move to your love reading. So basically, sometimes we show up more in that energy than in our sun sign. So even though someone could be a Gemini, maybe you have a lot of fire or a lot of water in your chart, and that's how you show up. Or the person that you're thinking of. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for my Gemmies. Love messages for my Gemini collective. Love messages for my Geminis, please. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for my Geminis in the month of September. Someone that hasn't been talking to you or has been a little cold or closed off, maybe they've caused a lot of confusion, or maybe that's you, where you feel like there's been a lot of confusion over like lack of communication. That's how you guys could be feeling right now. Love messages for Gemini for the month of September. Oh, it's the timing. That's what's changing. You guys are about to get, listen, if you're into it, you might get deep down. I said it. Now, if it's not that, you guys are about to get something nice handed to you in the form of excitement, spark, passion, a new beginning. You guys, this feels like it's a past person for a lot of you. If it's not a past person and you're screaming at me that you're done with the past, then toss that out. It doesn't have to be. This could be a new person that you don't see coming. But for those of you that already have unfinished business with a certain someone, this could have, what the did I say? The world in reverse, unfinished business with this King of Swords, or that's what you're thinking of. Maybe you're the King of Swords. Why the Wheel of Fortune? It's a matter of time. You're about to hear from somebody. You guys might even meet someone online if this is a new person, or it doesn't have to be like apps. It could be that you guys have been following each other on like Instagram or something, and then there's finally that sliding into the DMs, something like that. Someone might see something they like and they can't resist it and they shoot the DM. We have the Seven of Swords. We're going to see why. I don't think you're trusting this. Maybe you're like, this has happened before. I know what this is. It's strictly physical, or it's not going to last, but it is fun. We'll check more into that. Now, I just had the Four of Swords show, or the Four of Cups show up when I was talking about that. So that could even be saying that there's been rejection in the past. So maybe that's why you're, you may not be seeing this for what it is. You might be you guys are not seeing this for what it is. So if this is a new person, this is, maybe it's something from the past and you're like, nope, I already know how this is going to end up because they look a certain way or they remind you of a certain person. Now, I'm not going to lie. That's not the heavy energy I'm feeling. The heavy energy I'm feeling is you already know who this is and you're trying to take it slow because there's been maybe delays, snags, time apart. You haven't heard from them. But I do think you are about to get some clarity why the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Look at that. You understand. You have a lot of emotion here. But it's you have your guard up as well, as you should. As you should. Yeah, you're like, I feel like you have your guard up because you're looking out for number one, which is yourself. But I do think you're going to have fun with this person. You view them as someone that isn't going to commit to you, or you're not trying to put all your trust into them. You're just keeping your heart guarded, to be honest. And I think that that's really smart, my Gemmies. Now, we're not looking past if this person is going to continue to show up in the way that they're coming towards you, meaning if they are going to commit or if they are going to be, and commitment doesn't have to be like some crazy, like we're moving too fast. It's like, no, just be a consistent presence. If you're going to continue to, mess around with me, then show up at my level, because I don't feel like you're asking too much. I feel like you're just holding your standards. And I feel like you guys are finally like putting yourselves first, because it's like you've put in the work to get here. So you're just not letting anyone come and like mess up your vibe. So that's what I see for you guys. Lots of fire, lots of passion. Like I said, for those of you that are into it, I do feel like you guys are going to be having some fun this month. All right, let's pull a love oracle for you guys. This deck is called Whispers of Love. Yeah, let's see. I've been liking these cards so far. Let's see. A message for my Geminis. Thank you, Spirit. A card for my Geminis. Oh, they're so, I almost said they're so big. And then I hear my friend, I think I've told you guys before, she's always like, that's what she said. And I'm like, oh my God. All right. Let's see. Oh, we have number 43. You guys could look up number 43 and see what that means. We have love endures. Look at all this water too. Lots of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So listen, I feel like if you know who this person is, I feel like you guys have some kind of bond that might be unspoken. Um, yeah, because it feels like you guys recognize each other for what you are, which is compatible or counterparts, or like you're similar, but different. There's just a lot of emotion here, but it's like dark waters. You don't know how deep they run. Sorry, I zoned out on the picture. We have love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. I love this for you. My Gemmy babies, I hope you enjoyed it. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Cancer friends, and welcome to your September horoscope reading. Even though we are well into the month of September, better late than never, right? So we're going to start with general messages for you, and then we'll be pulling for your love life towards the end, and then we'll be pulling an oracle card for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so only take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. Let's get to it, my Cancer babies. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective and my Cancer friends today. Spirit, my Cancer babies, general messages, please, for the month of September. What do they need to know? Cancers in the month of September, please. What do they need to know? What's going on with my Cancer friends in the month of September? General messages, please, for Cancer in the month of September. Thank you. Okay, what's with all of these? We don't see it coming. We have the Justice in reverse, the Moon in reverse. So there's been something that's been very hurtful to you. But there's healing, or it feels like these swords are coming out from that Three of Swords. And then we have the Two of Cups here. You guys could be having a reunion, or just getting to a better place within yourselves, like coming into more alignment. That Two of Cups, it doesn't necessarily mean another person, but it kind of feels like it. It feels like there's going to be something healing. They're bringing my eye to this lion. Never have I ever felt Leo energy, but this specific deck, I'm getting Leo energy from this Two of Cups card. That's what I meant when I said never have I ever gotten Leo energy, but I meant from the Two of Cups. It feels like this is an important connection, and this Queen of Pentacles tells me that there's a lot of growth or nurturing or opportunity here, and it feels stable. Now, if this is you, it feels like this is a connection that feels right for you. There's healing. That I love that Three of Swords is in reverse. Let's see why you don't see it coming. What's this Justice in reverse? So we have Libra, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Oh, yeah. Feels like there's some kind of reunion. Or coming together. Why the Moon? Why the Three? So you guys could have had something happen between friends or family. There's a lot of pain or disappointment that happened here. Maybe there was an ending that you didn't see coming. And even though you are healing, maybe you've lost hope in this situation. Maybe now it's interesting. For some of you, I feel like you're dealing with one thing or one person or one dynamic, and maybe that's where your focus is, but something shifts for you. Now, it could be relating to the same thing, but we're going to see. Why the Two of Cups, please? Man, this has been an ongoing theme. You guys are about to reunite with someone, but you're taking it slow. You don't want to be impulsive here. So you're holding back. but there's a celebrating as well. So this could be a painful situation that happened within, your life. And then this feels like it's something else that kind of pulls you out of it. Whether it's, oh, it's a King of Cups. I was going to say, whether it's reconciling. For some of you, someone's making a return. For some of you, someone is going to come towards you and show you that they care. And it might take you by surprise. And if they do, I wouldn't be surprised if they show up at your home, if they know where you live. Now, don't get freaked out. If that doesn't sound like it's for you, then it's not for you. For those of you that that this is a work thing or a business thing, it feels like there is a shift that happens with that helps you feel better. It helps you get out of this feeling of disappointment or heartbreak, and it elevates you. I almost feel like you guys are going to have something to celebrate this month. It's interesting because it feels like I'm noticing that both of these crows there's lots of crowns here, but both of these are wearing crowns. And there's a bunny. Some of you could be very fertile right now. Just if that's not for you, that's cool, but just throwing that out, okay? Because those bunnies make me think of multiplying. Now, that could also be with your money. If you guys are business owners or if you're looking to elevate in some way, it's going to be a really good time to do that. And if this isn't a person coming back to you, this could be, like I said, a union with yourself, you coming back to the things that you love, you having love again for what you do or in your life. But I'm kind of feeling there's two different energies. So you guys take it how it resonates, okay? It feels like it took patience to get here because something maybe was like false start or lots of effort and nothing to show for it. And maybe you became a little numb to it. And I just saw like a shoulder shrug, like, meh, it is what it is. What else, please? Messages for my Cancer friends. What's going on with them in September? You guys could be getting attention as well. Yeah, you guys are looking good. Okay, listen. Let's talk about a couple different things. If this is work, if this is business, if you are just a boss of your realm in whatever way, it feels like things are really going well for you. I don't know if it's now. I definitely feel that by towards the end of the month, this shift is already going to be obvious. But let's go back to if this is a person, okay? I can't help but feel that there is someone here that is going to be showing up for you in a way that kind of leaves you like, oh, that's really nice, or I really needed that. It feels like there's appreciation here. There's mutual appreciation, admiration. Thank you. Yeah. There's mutual admiration. You guys want to yell out thank you or they said, it's just messages that come to me. I want to clarify that because sometimes I go back and listen to these and I'm like, oh my God, I sound so silly. So if this is a person, they're going to come in and give you something. They're going to, for some of you, it's going to be romantic. For some of you, it's going to be very sweet. Sweet could be you didn't expect this person to show up and they didn't even ask. They're bringing you food. They're bringing you tacos or they're bringing you something. They could even be bringing you something for you guys to enjoy together. It feels like they want to connect with you. And it feels like there's a lot of recognition. And with this 10 of Pentacles, it makes me feel like there's something very long-term here. Maybe this is someone that you've known for a really long time, or there's family, or maybe it's someone that you imagine having in your life for a long time. It feels like there's something that I just heard everlasting for some of you guys. If you've maybe been feeling that your partner hasn't been like giving you attention or recognizing the things that you do around the house or you do for the family, I feel like there's going to be a gesture here that feels really nice where they're like, I see you, I recognize you, and they make you feel special. Now, for others of you that this is about work, you guys could be getting an offer for maybe a collaboration. If so, be careful with contracts. It is not a good time to be signing things. If it's still Mercury retrograde, make sure you, what is that? Cross your T's, dot your I's, right? Dot your I's situation. Yeah, just keep that in mind, okay? If this is a collaboration, but it feels like this is going to be something that's really good for your pocket, for your money, and it feels like it's going to bring you the attention that you need in order to elevate to the next level. It could even be like having like a social media like moment where maybe someone shouts you out and you have a business, and then that ends up with like an influx of orders, or it helps elevate your brand or something like that. It feels like you're going to be aligning with someone that is a crucial part to this energy this month. And it feels good. I like how I have to clarify. It feels good because we're all so freaking traumatized. Yeah. All right, let's continue. We have Aquarius showing up, Libra, Pisces, all signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All right, let's see what else comes through for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my Cancer friends. Messages for my Cancer babies. Thank you, Spirit. What else do they need to know? Page of Pentacles. I like that. There's opportunities. There's opportunities to get to know each other better. Friendship, work. It's really limitless. We have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Work is paying off this month for you guys. Look at that. You guys are looking good right now. Now, if this is regarding a person, it feels like it's fun, it's flirty, there's hookup energy, it's a friendship. It feels like we come back to friendship. Now, if this is work, you guys could be starting a new creative project that's a collaboration. We have the Tower in reverse. Why the Three of Pentacles? Oh, yeah. So this collaboration, or whoever wants to work with you, it's going to help you elevate. You're going to have a reason to celebrate, or you're going to reach some kind of milestone. This relationship, this dynamic, it took patience, or it's going to be very healing. Wow, you guys, someone is going to show you how much they love you or how much they care. They're not going to tell you. They're going to show you. They're going to do something that leaves you like, what? Okay, y'all, listen. If this is a person, it feels like you guys are about to reignite the fire between you guys. Now, I'm not going to lie. For some of you, this could be a friend with benefits, but it feels like there's something changing there. This Ten of Pentacles is very important. It keeps coming up. Family is very important to both of you. If this is a person, someone keeps more guarded about it, though. Someone doesn't like to show off, or show off, meaning, I don't mean in general. I mean, someone doesn't like to post their personal life online. Someone keeps things hidden, and that's really important to them. I was very specific. So this could be someone that you're involved with that like isn't really known for some of you guys. I don't know. That was weird. That came through though. Yeah, something might be hidden about whatever this is going on. Maybe that's just, you have to keep it under wraps, especially if it's a collaboration of some sort. For some of you guys, so it all feels really good. I don't feel like I don't know if you're going to have resistance, or if you're going to like, get like, this is too good to be true. They're advising you to trust your intuition, because I feel like your intuition is going to guide you through this, because this is a new experience and it is a new beginning. So this is a type of situation where I'm already going to tell you guys, like, for some reason, your feeling and your intuition and your thoughts about it, that's what matters, or that's what brings clarity and truth to you versus how things look on the surface or what others may have to say. Now, if that's not for you, then you know that. But if you're sometimes concerned about what other people think, again, there's a feeling here of staying very private. Um, there's that energy that's coming through. It's a great, great month to learn something new, pick up a hobby. If you guys have been thinking of expanding your craft by gaining some kind of knowledge, meaning, you want to take a class or a workshop to certify you to the next level or to bring you more knowledge so that you can, offer different services or offer more in some way, it's a great time to do that. And I feel you guys being very excited about it. There's a lot of passion and a lot of drive here. There's like a let's go, let's get it. This is what it is, and it's exciting. And you guys are like on the same page, is what it feels like. I'm focused on all these birds looking in the same direction. All right. Let's continue. Thank you, Spirit. Lots of fire, and then Scorpio with that tower in reverse. What was that tower in reverse? Wait, what was... Because it feels like that tower in reverse talks about after some kind of upheaval. Some of you could even be avoiding some big disaster when it comes to your business or your long-term, or I don't know. We'll leave that there. All right, let's get some love messages for you, my Cancer friends. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages. Love messages for Cancer in the month of September. Love messages for Cancer, please. What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for Cancer. Oh, what was that? Eight of Swords. So you guys might be feeling stuck. Maybe a situation hasn't been flowing. Your love life feels like you're in a rut. The Emperor. The Eight of Cups. For love life, please. There's that Three of Swords in reverse again. Why the Eight of Swords? Oh, you guys are feeling stuck because your love life doesn't feel like it's moving forward. Maybe you guys are prioritizing work for some of you. There's lack of clarity here. Oh, this Emperor is coming towards you, or there's a wanting to come back together. So you haven't been told this. This person hasn't really communicated with you, or you haven't received news, or maybe you're not talking to anyone right now. And it feels like things are feeling kind of blah, feeling kind of stale in your love life, perhaps. Why the Eight of Cups, please? Listen. Oh, listen. There's something here that's coming in to teach you some kind of lesson. And that lesson is going to be someone here wants to put work into something. We have 2 8s. This King of Wands in reverse. Someone's leaving behind their F-boy tendencies, or someone's leaving behind their flakiness. It feels like maybe this is you leaving that type of energy behind, and you're calling in someone who's more mature and more on your level. Now, this month, it does feel like there is going to be a big shift that's happening that's setting you up for a new opportunity to get what you want. Your wishes are going to come true. You've had to take the steps that you've had to take. You've had to endure. You had to feel stuck. Whatever it is, it's like all part of your journey. But it feels like that's shifting in a major way, you guys. So if this is a specific person, right now, you might be feeling, like I said, stuck. It's a standstill. There's nothing for you to do because, yeah, it feels like there's lack of clarity. You might be upset, or it's just maybe you're kind of feeling over it. But it feels like there is someone here that wants to come in and give you more, wants to come out from being in the cold. They want to come in and show you that they're going to put work into this, and they're leaving behind this energy of being undecisive or just, like I said, flaky. This situation is meant to come in and bring healing to this situation, bring healing to you, and it is an opportunity. And some of you could have been wishing for this. The reason that I mention this is sometimes when things show up, we have a hard time recognizing them for what they are. and, you know, just throwing it out there in case that's you. But I do feel like I said, I feel like you guys are going to be feeling better by the end of the month. There's a new opportunity that's going to be coming up for you, and it's just what you needed. I feel like it's just what you needed. So your general part of the reading could have very well been talking about this person, because that Emperor keeps wanting to come through. Now, if you're the Emperor, maybe you are focused on your money and your stability and all of that, but it still feels like you guys are going to have some kind of opportunity that comes up. All right, let's pull Whispers of Love Oracle card for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Message for Cancer for the month of September. Thank you, Spirit. Message for Cancer in the month of September. Wow. We have number 36. That number could be important to you guys. Look how beautiful that is. It says, turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. All right, that's what I have for you, my Cancer friends. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Leo friends, and welcome to your September horoscope reading. We're going to begin by checking general messages for you guys, and then we're going to move into your love reading. All right, let's get to it. Just a reminder, it's a collective reading, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. Let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my Leo collective, my Leo babies. What's up with them? General messages for them, please, in the month of September. General messages for Leo in the month of September, please. What do they need to know? What's going to be coming up for them in the next few weeks? Thank you, Spirit. What's up with my Leos? General messages for Leo, please. General messages for Leo. Thank you, Spirit. What's up with them? What's up with the Leo gang? All right. This Ten of Pentacles keeps coming up. Make sure you guys check your sun, moon, risings if you know them. It helps you get a bigger picture of the situation. It feels like you guys are focused on your bag, your home, your long-term, maybe even your family. I do feel, I'm not going to lie, it feels like there's a little bit of a struggle here. Maybe you feel a little out of control, or you're having a hard time regaining control over certain things. The important thing is your Ten of Pentacles is upright, so you're solid. But when it comes to your relationships or your partnerships, it feels like that's where things might get a little tricky. You guys could not be feeling the most positive about a certain relationship or bond in your life, and it doesn't feel like things are moving forward there. That's why it feels like the focus is more on what you have going on. Your home, your stability, your family. Now, you guys could also be frustrated because you've been waiting, or someone's been procrastinating, whether that's you or someone else. Or the Page of Wands. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. By the Two of Cups. Why the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Why the Ten of Pentacles? So I feel like you guys are walking away from something. You're like, you know what? F it. You guys could be, I don't know, dealing with an Aries with that Emperor card in reverse. And you're just like, I'm just starting new. I'm going to walk away from this. I'm going to leave these toxic things behind. For some, it could be family, where you're like, I don't necessarily think you're happy about it, but I also feel like you might recognize it for what it is. Or you're maybe healing a family dynamic, or something that it could even be your own behaviors. For some of you, it could even be like how you spend your money, or some kind of toxic connection to all of this beautiful material stuff that you have, or all of this Ten of Pentacles, whatever that might be for you. It feels like whatever it is, though, I love to see this. The Devil in reverse and the Eight of Cups. That's telling me you're leaving something toxic behind. Something that didn't move forward, something that wasn't going anywhere. This Queen of Wands, I want to see who that is, because that might be you or that might be someone else, but let's see why she's popping up there, because you're looking good, but you're a Leo. Of course you are. You're looking good. You have options. Interesting. You have options, but I don't think you want any of them. You guys could be feeling like for now, you're going to focus on yourself. You're not focused on love. You're focused on other things. You're focused on new beginnings. You're focused on what comes next. I really like this for you. I feel like you've had to leave dynamics behind. It wasn't easy, but you're on your way. I want to see what this Fool is about. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about this new journey. All right. So it's interesting because even though you're starting new, I feel like there's still difficulty there accepting, or it's like you've lost hope. Maybe you're emotionally withdrawing in some way in order to start new because you're like, there's just nothing here anymore. Maybe you saw what you had to see. Something was revealed to you. It was difficult. But you just, maybe even if it wasn't difficult, it's like there was something here that had to sink in order for you to be able to start new. And I feel like that's what you're doing. Because it feels like whoever this Emperor in reverse is, you kind of maybe like threw in the towel. You're like, I can't worry about that anymore. I'm leaving it behind. Now, it does feel like I said, it almost, I just heard, ain't nobody got time for that when it comes to love, because it feels like you're turning your back on romance or emotions. You might be purposely disconnecting from love right now. Maybe you're making the decision to be on your own or to just, like I said, focus on yourself, focus on what's important, because there's a realization here of, you know what? Things aren't moving forward here with this person, or there's no progress, or in this direction of my life, if it's not a person. Yeah, you feel like something wasn't reciprocated and you're tired of being worried about it. You're tired of thinking about it, perhaps. Some of you could be traveling. Let me see. We have Capricorn showing up. We have all signs. Capricorn and Gemini, Aries, Aquarius, Aries and Aquarius again with the majors. And then, we have water and fire. All right, let's continue. Let's see what else you need to know this month, my Leo babies. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Messages for my Leo friends. Messages for my Leo friends. Thank you, Spirit. For the month of September, what do my Leos need to know? What do my Leos need to know, please? Messages for my Leo friends. What's up with them in September? Your past is a little bit of a hindrance. There's some kind of past emotional baggage or something where you're just like, man, I wish that would have been different. Man, why did they say that? Or why did that have to happen? Well, maybe you feel like you did something. Maybe you're like, there's a big emphasis on, I wish something could have gone different. Some of you, this could be stemming to childhood. That's kept you very conflicted. If it's not that, it still feels like it's residual energy from the past. But there's a big message here about letting go of something toxic. This is energy that didn't give you what you needed, or it kept you from being able to grow. Yes, this was stingy energy. It didn't give you enough. It didn't give you the stability, the commitment, the loyalty. And whatever you were, listen, I'm going to tell you, you guys are the Empress, okay? Whoever or whatever this is that you were seeking this from, they weren't going to give it to you. They're like, like Queen Bee said, stingy with my love. It's like, that's what it feels like. They're stingy with something. It could have been with money, with resources, with their time. They kept you from your growth or this situation. It could even be a job. It could be an issue with a parent, whatever it is, a family member. There's something here that's so hard to let go of, but it's being highlighted this month. Why the Six of Cups in reverse? Yeah, this is what needs to be healed. Why the Devil in reverse? Empress. Why the King of Pentacles? Why the Four of Pentacles? Okay. Now let's change it up for a second. Okay, so if this is talking about a person, I feel like they kept you waiting. They just like were not available. They were prioritizing other things, their money, their job, other responsibilities. They're coming off as being very stoic, but also trying to be very logical and very practical about the situation. And that could be why things were moving so slowly. Things progress. Maybe this person was stingy with their time or with their attention, because it feels like this energy, it's so ego based. This could be you. This could be someone else. If it's someone else, it's like they're still hanging on to you. If this is you, it feels like you're still hanging on to something that's relating to your image, your how things look on the outside, your ego. Sometimes it's hard to forgive, or sometimes it's hard to let things go when our ego is telling us that we shouldn't or that we've been wronged. And the truth is, we are all wronged at one point or another in our lives. Most of us are wronged more than once in our life. If you've never been wronged before, I am so happy for you. But it feels like that's the energy here, where maybe that's part of the issue. I lost it where I was going with that. Sorry, guys. Okay, now I went back to it. So it's like maybe that's what's hard to let go of, because it's your ego telling you that you can't let that go. But in doing so, it's also keeping you in this Five of Swords energy this month. There's a lot of thought about your home or your career or your goals or commitment that you want, stability, but there's also like a big ass question mark over it, or a big like hazy cloud, where it's like we're thinking of things that aren't necessarily helping us see more clearly. We're ruminating a lot. Maybe ruminating over, like I said, childhood or your home, how you grew up. It's very slow moving energy. So this makes me feel like maybe you've been dealing with this or processing this for a while. All right, let's see what else. Now, with all these kings showing up, it feels like it's another person. And if they are, it feels like maybe you view them as being selfish, or they have shown you some type of, selfish behavior. You guys could be getting an apology with this Page of Cups, or someone reaches out or someone tries to be sweet, and you might be like, a little conflicted. Maybe that's you trying to approach things differently, because this Devil in reverse, it's like we're letting go of something that was toxic. Maybe someone tries to make things better with you, and someone can't let go of something that happened. Very closed off as well. Lots of energy. We have Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius. Almost said everybody. All right, let's continue. More messages for my Leos. Thank you, Spirit. All right. General messages, please, for Leo in the month of September. Thank you, Spirit. What can they expect in the month of September? Thank you, Spirit. What can my Leos expect, please, in the month of September? My Leos, what do they need to know in the month of September? What do my Leos need to know in the month of September? We have the Death in reverse. Yeah, you guys, something's making it really hard for you to let go of something. What's going on? It's this past. It's the Six of Cups in reverse. Why the Death in reverse? Why the Nine of Pentacles? Why the Six of Cups in reverse? Why the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? All right, so I do feel like maybe someone or something is going to be trying to come back and repeat something with you. Maybe you're going to feel drawn to extending an olive branch, or maybe you're going to lean back into more of a light-hearted, fun energy. But just make sure that it's not like a coping mechanism because of something that you're still kind of lingering or hanging on to. I do feel like you guys are reverting back to some kind of behavior that makes you repeat a situation. So I'll just leave that there because it just feels like it's really hard to break out of this, but I will tell you it's ego based. You're Leo. Like, we know you have the loudest roar. We know you have the best hair. We know you have all the good things. We see you, Leo. You are center stage, but just keep yourself in check. See yourself as well. I love you guys so much. I'm a Leo rising. I have to keep my Leo in check as well. Because when the ego takes over, that's when we get stuck in this energy. Now, if that's not for you, then it's not for you. But if that is for you, maybe those words are a little bit triggering to hear. But that's just what I'm picking up, friends. I do feel that you are going to have fun this month. You are going to have opportunities to connect. But like I said, it almost feels like coping. So just make sure that those are healthy things, because it feels like whatever this is going to keep you in a loop. Maybe some of you are just so tired of being single that you're saying yes to things that is still reflecting your past. There's a break here, or there's something about maybe you guys are taking a break from work, or just rest is needed. Some of you guys could be focused on learning something new. Maybe it's therapy. Maybe they're showing you something different coping mechanisms, or you're making some kind of breakthrough. All right. Let's get to your love life. Thank you, Spirit. My Leo's love life. What's going on with my Leos in love in the month of September? What's going on with my Leos in love in the month of September? What's going on with my Leos in love in the month of September? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Leo's love life. Messages for Leo's love life. We did have that 10 of Cups. We'll see if it comes back through. My Leo's love life. Hermit, you're staying to yourself. I do feel people want your attention. Yeah. I feel maybe this is other things are drawing your attention, because when it comes to love, it feels like you're kind of keeping on your own. But here's the Fool. There's a new beginning that's trying to come in for you. What's going on? Oh, you don't see it coming. My Leo's love life. I feel like you guys are trying to focus on yourselves, on your money, your business. You guys could be business owners. You're realizing that being alone makes you feel better. This Queen of Wands in reverse. You could feel like there's competition, or maybe you're feeling a little jealous, a little, I don't know. I don't feel like you guys are necessarily in the highest vibration of Leo when it comes to this. What you don't see coming is there's about to be some kind of shift. It might get you out of your comfort zone. If this is a new person, it feels like they come in real stable, or feeling like, it feels like. And now if this is another person, that's again you. No. That's another person. I just realized the Queen of Pentacles. So someone wants to come in and make you not single. I feel like that's their goal. But there's a lot of fear here that this is just sexual. Now, maybe it's not fear and it's just the unknown, because there's a lot that isn't known. But I feel like even if it is just like dating, it feels like you're gonna be hanging out or connecting or starting something new with someone that is more of your match, or it's like they're matching your energy. And there's a feeling here of you're not going to be single, or maybe they don't want you to be single, and you're kind of blocking off your heart a little bit. Maybe you feel like this person, like I said, it's just sexual, it's just fun, but it feels, let's pull a couple more for this King of Pentacles. It feels like it might be more. Give me one more, please, on this Fool and this King of Pentacles. Side note, I feel like your guys' money is going to be good. Oh, this person's been real slow moving. It could be an Aquarius. There's been a lot of fantasizing here. So, yeah, that Seven of Cups makes me feel like they've been fantasizing about this for a while, and it's been slow moving. But someone's about to come in and show you something. Man, we're literally not that different. I feel like there's been a reoccurring theme for the signs, which makes sense. I always say this, we're collective. Sometimes I wonder, are we all dating the same person? Are we all dealing with the same situationship? I'm going to start dropping initials and locations, guys. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get you a Whispers of Love Oracle card. Thank you, Spirit. Messages, please. Messages for my Leos. Can we get a message for September for my Leos? We have number 45. Be supportive. Make genuine effort to show you care. All right, this shows another person in the card, so maybe that's someone towards you. I see butterflies as well, which remind me of transformation. All right. Sorry, guys, I was just looking at the card. I haven't looked at all these. I'm getting Sagittarius energy as well. I'm also getting Eight of Wands energy, which I feel like there's going to be, it's going to be like nothing's happening. And then all of a sudden, like from one day to another, things are progressing. Like the arrows are flying through the air. Maybe lots of communication, or communication when you least expect it. All right, that's what I have for you today. For the month of September, my dear Leos, please take care of yourself. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Virgo babies, and welcome to your September horoscope reading, friends. We're going to begin with general messages today, and then we'll move into your love reading. So let's begin. A reminder, this is a collective reading, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else, my Virgos. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my Virgo babies. My Virgos, please, Spirit. General messages. What's coming up for them in the next few weeks in September, please? Messages for Virgo. What can you tell us? Messages for Virgo, please. What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Virgo. General messages for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Three of Cups upright. We have the King of Wands in reverse. What's going on with my Virgos? We have the Lovers. Interesting. Interesting reading, or interesting energy, I should say. General messages for Virgos, please. Well, it feels like you guys are focused on work. I feel like you guys are focused on your goal. It feels like, maybe it's been a little like strenuous, or it's been monotonous, or like something that this Nine of Wands, it's like you've been through a lot. You're still persevering. So you're just focusing on the things that you can. I do feel you have friends around you, or some type of fun, some type of reunion of coming together. But this Queen of Swords in reverse and this King of Wands in reverse makes me feel like we're not feeling it, or we're not talking to someone, or someone, we haven't really been vibing with them. So we're just going to kind of look this way and focus on what we have going on. Why the Queen of Swords in reverse? Why the Three of Cups, please? Why the King of Wands? Why the Lovers? Why the Eight? Yeah, it's like there's something here it's been hard to take off. So you're working and persevering, feeling that with time, the circumstances are going to change. With time, your wish is going to come true, and that's what's keeping you kind of focused on that. Now, what I see over here is, I don't know if you're uncertain, or if there's something that you're upset about, or you're unclear on. It could be relating to your work, because we have the 9 and the 8 of Pentacles. So it could be you're not sure what you're working towards. You're like still showing up. You're making your money. But there's just like a lack of clarity, maybe a lack of focus of some sort. It's like it's fun enough and you enjoy it, the environment, but it's not getting you to where you want to go. This industry or this person, whatever this is, it could just feel like it's too inconsistent to get you to where you want to be. There's a big emphasis here on your growth. This could be financial growth. This could be your stability. This could be you moving up. This could be you having a glow up. And it feels like that's kind of heavy on your mind, or it's been something that's been on your mind. And you're like, I'm just going to keep focused. I'm going to keep working towards my wishes, towards my goals. And that's really almost like your guiding light. This Lover's card, it feels like a part of you, you're like, I'm doing what I enjoy. I am just waiting for it to take off. I'm meant to be here. This is meant for me, but it's requiring me to put in the work. And there's a lack of clarity on your part, but like I said, there's also a perseverance that's coming through for you. It does feel like with this Fool in reverse, this Empress in reverse, it doesn't feel like you feel you're making much progress during this time. So maybe you're feeling like eventually things will become clear. You're waiting to get to this next level of your life that you know you deserve. You know you're working your way towards. But right now, I don't think that you're necessarily seeing the clear path that's ahead of you, which most of us don't. But this King of Wands or this Knight of Wands in reverse, it feels like you're just waiting for the uncertainty to kind of pass. I feel like you're like, if I just do this long enough, I know it's going to lead to something else. But it feels here that something hasn't been enough. It hasn't been enough to get it to take off. And this month, I feel like maybe this is heavy on your mind, or like I said, you're just focusing because it feels like there's a lack of clarity as to, like I said, direction, perhaps. We have Leo, Aries, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, and Libra again. Aries. Yeah, I see you focused. I see you just trying to do you. You're not trying to waste your time on people or things that don't make you happy. So that's why I think it's easy for you to just focus on your goals and just be like, F that, F this. I'm just going to be working on myself, on my showing up to work, whatever it is. Thank you, Spirit. More messages, please, for Virgo for the month of September. Messages for Virgo, please, in the month of September. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. General messages for Virgo. So be careful of what you say out loud, because it feels like there's something here that might be getting you a little emotional. So sometimes when we speak things out loud, we're kind of calling in what we don't want. So just beware of that. If that's not you, then don't worry about that. But it does feel like your emotional state is affecting your manifesting. There might be things that are coming up for you that are very uncomfortable that have been ignored for a long time. This could be your relationship to people, or something from your childhood, something from the past. Maybe even how you view yourself and the path that you're on. There could be something that's affecting you. We have the Knight of Swords. Messages for Virgo, please. So it feels like you're going to be inspired to take control and take some kind of action. That's why I feel like you guys are so focused on your work, because it feels like that's what brings relief. You're letting something go, or like the pain or the stress, the whatever it is, it feels like that's released. So even if it's not about work and this isn't about you, let's say this is someone else, it feels like maybe you felt powerless in this dynamic, but it does feel like this person is coming towards you around this time, or there's going to be some action that happens when it comes to this person or this situation, and it does help ease things. Why the Magician in reverse? Maybe some of you are like, I'm all on my own, or I work so hard. Maybe your work is also draining you because it feels like maybe you feel a little powerless, but they're here to tell you that there's an opportunity that's coming up for you. And you're going to have to recognize it for what it is and trust in it. Why the Knight of Swords? Some of you are just wanting to take some kind of action just to get something going because things don't feel like they've been flowing. Be careful if that rings true, because sometimes, because we want to create some kind of change, sometimes we might be a little impulsive because it feels like there's something here you're not happy with, and at the same time that's inspiring you and motivating you. This isn't discouraging you from making change, it's encouraging you to think it through. So there's an energy here of letting go of things you guys could have been wasting your time, money, energy on. It's been something you've been holding on to for a while. Maybe it's even how you view money or how you view success. It feels like that's going to be shifting for you guys. For some of you, this has to do with friendships, family, or a relationship of some sort. It feels like you're just letting it go because you can't. You have to focus on you and do you. Let's see what this opportunity is regarding. Thank you, Spirit. What's this Ace of Pentacles? You've worked hard for whatever this is. You've fought for it, and it's been a long time coming. Yeah. And this is going to lead you to more. Whatever your more is. Wherever you were lacking resources, love, money, energy, success, health, hopefully not. But it feels like it's been a long road, but that's what's changing. This is going to help you out of that. So this month, it feels slow for you, but it also feels important and pivotal. All right. Let's continue. Let's get to your love messages. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages, please. Love messages for Virgo. Virgo's love life in September. What can you tell us? Virgo's love life in September. What can you tell us? Some of you could be reconnecting with someone, childhood friend, someone from your past, or someone that just feels like a soulmate. For some of you, it could be a mother or a mother figure, a mentor. All right. Virgo's love life in September, please. What can you tell us? So some of you are unsure. You feel like there's a little bit of a stalemate. Maybe you guys want to make this offer, or someone's making it to you with that Knight of Cups. Maybe there's a question if you want romance or if you want love, because it feels like you guys are walking away from something that isn't serving you, but you're walking towards something better, or you're working towards something. It's like recovery is what I'm feeling. I don't think you see this coming. Now, for some of you, this is still talking about work, and it feels like whatever you're walking away from is going to lead you to more success and more money. If this is a relationship that you're unsure of what's going on here, it feels like there's something shifting. Someone's leaving a past person, place, thing, or behavior behind in order to come together. Someone's also going to be receiving a lot of clarity. Why the Two of Swords? Yeah, there's uncertainty here. Should I stay or should I go? Is it going to get better or not? And this is saying it is going to get better. You guys are going to be walking away for a new opportunity. Again, this could be talking about work. Please only take it how it resonates. There's going to be something that shows you what's kept you kind of in this box. You guys could be healing past energy relating to a father or a provider. Doesn't have to be, but someone, it feels like there was something to let go of when it comes to maybe a belief or something that was instilled in us that kept us feeling trapped. And there's a feeling of surrender. No, not, it's release. It feels like it's a release, that you're finally letting something go. By the end of the month, you guys are going to have some kind of reconciliation or some kind of renewal here. It feels like there's new love, and it feels like it's very pure. Whatever is coming up for you, it feels very sweet. And this is going to give you the opportunity that you needed to finally move away from something that kept you feeling stuck and in place. This is helping you make progress. And you were stuck in some way, and this is highlighting that. I like it. You guys are going to be feeling good. Yeah, look at that. I just saw the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. All right. I feel like you guys are going to be feeling a lot more liberated, free in some way. I'm into it. All right. Let's get some. Wait, were those your love messages? I'm tripping. You guys are focused on work, is what it feels like. Sorry, guys. I've been channeling for a while. All right. Let's get you guys a Whispers of Love Oracle, and let's see what your closing message has to say. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my Virgos. That felt money heavy, or just, I don't know. It could be romance. It's up to you, or, it'll be different for everyone. All right. Message for Virgo, please. Can you tell them in September? Message for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what number you guys got. You got number 47. We have physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Interesting, friends. Maybe the way that you grew up or the affection you got as a child, maybe there's realizations here about maybe you found yourself being a little closed off or uncomfortable, or there's something here that's been deeply embedded in you. And there's a sense that maybe it's bubbling to the top in order to let it go, or someone's going to show you another way. Either way, though, it feels like there's a truth that comes in, a revelation, even if it's a self-realization here that helps you make progress here. And it helps you get to a place of more abundance in general. All right, my Virgo babies, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm wishing you the best September ever. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll get to the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Libra friends, and welcome to your September horoscope reading. Let's begin by pulling some general messages for you about what the month ahead has in store. Let's see what you can expect in the upcoming weeks, and then we'll also be pulling specifically for your love life. We'll be doing a love reading towards the end. And then we'll also be pulling an oracle card message for you. So let's begin. Make sure to check your sun, moon, and rising signs to get a bigger picture of the entire situation if you feel so inclined. And let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today. Thank you for allowing me this connection, Spirit. What's going on with my Libras this month, in the month of September? What's going on for my Libras in September, please? Thank you, Spirit. What's going on for my Libra babies? What do they need to know? General messages, please, for Libra. Oh, I keep seeing this 2 of Wands in reverse. We'll see if it comes through. All right, what's going on? I want to mention as well, guys, I'm sure you're fully aware that September, Mercury's retrograde pretty much the entire month. So that could affect certain things. We'll see what comes up for you. We have the Fool and the 5 of Cups in reverse. I like it. Some of you could be getting new work, new job, or new collaborations. Maybe you're coming together with people or with someone. I feel like there was previously, I don't know if you were kind of bummed out or you were feeling like at a loss or some form of regret. It feels like there's a new beginning pertaining to that. It does feel, though, that something has left you feeling stuck or in your head. We'll see what this is. It could have been something that brought sudden clarity. Why the Fool? The Star card. Why the 5 of Cups in reverse? Why the 3? Oh, it almost fell. Yeah, something's going to be revealed to you this month. I keep feeling that. Some of you could be struggling a little bit to feel like, I don't know, maybe motivated or excited or looking forward to or hopeful that there is going to be a new beginning or that things are going to take off. And it feels like something is going to be revealed to you. Maybe you're feeling a little lost or a little stuck, a little in your head. Self-imprisonment is what's coming through with that Eight of Swords. I don't know. It feels like your power. Maybe you don't feel like you're in your power. Maybe you feel like you don't have, I don't know. Maybe you've been trying to manifest. Maybe you feel like there's circumstances beyond your control that make you, that are giving you this feeling of feeling stuck. Now, with this Tower, all right, I had to check that we were filming. With this Tower, it does feel like there's something unexpected that happens. And maybe you're left like feeling a little guarded. Maybe you're like, I've just been through so much. Like I haven't given up. I'm still persevering. I'm going to look more into that Tower. You know what? This is actually Scorpio energy as well. Maybe some of you are born on the cusp of Scorpio and Libra season. Something is going to be brought to light and brought to clarity. You're going to be, yeah, you guys are, it's going to be unexpected. Just when you were like, ugh, maybe feeling directionless, maybe feeling like your time is never going to come, or things aren't going to change around for you. It feels like they are, and it feels like it's pretty sudden, and it feels like it's in the nick of time. I just heard maybe in the nick of time. It's like just when you're questioning everything, just when you're feeling tired, you're like, my gosh, what else can I do? No wonder you feel like you're out of your power with this Magician in reverse. I feel like you guys have a new project coming up, or if this is work, it feels like it's an exciting new project. You love doing it, but the execution is going to have to be like immaculate vibes is what I'm getting. Like the planning, the coordinating, the putting together, the being really smart with how we use the resources or what we do. But it's like you thrive in this environment. It's like this is what you've been waiting for. Now, if this is in regards to a person, it does feel like you're going to have a new beginning here. There's going to be a chance to start over or just start fresh. It feels like you guys are on the same page. You guys have things in common goals. You work really well together. And I feel like that's going to be shown to you this month. I don't know if some of you are having I don't normally get this message with this, but it's what came to me. I don't know if some of you are having a little bit of imposter syndrome, or a little bit like, how is this going to work? What do I bring to the table? But if that, or what did they bring to the table? Or I don't know, maybe there's a lot of what ifs, but it feels like towards the end of the month, you guys are moving into this really eventful time is what it feels like. I feel like you guys are having a good time with it. Some of you guys, I guess some of you could work in like fashion or stylist, or maybe that's just how you dress. Maybe because you're thriving in this environment, you're having fun, you're looking cute, you love it, and you're also like manning the ship. You're like, I feel like there's a level of you being in charge. Reconciliation vibes. If this is a person, it feels like you guys are going to be having a good time with them, and something's going to become clearer to you. Now, this could be talking about all the things. It could be like, it doesn't have to be one or the other. The energy could land where it lands, but it feels like something here is coming in to fill your cup after a while of you feeling maybe like you're just kind of floating around through life, waiting for something to happen. Maybe you guys left something in the past, left something behind. You're walking away from things, and now you're like, oh, was that the right thing to do? Am I on the right path? And you guys will be getting your answer. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment that I feel. And like I said, it's this energy of we're having so much fun with it, and there's lots of potential. This could have been a situation that just took a minute to get it going. Maybe there was undecisiveness. We have a strong Aquarius coming through, Aries, Pisces, strong Pisces and strong Aquarius. Yeah, it feels like this is if this is work, this is great. I mean, whatever it is, it's great. It's leading you to a next chapter, is what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing. So I definitely feel like if you have been questioning, or if you went through some type of difficult transition, or started something new, and you're just like, oh, now what? Is this going to work? Is it going to happen? I think you'll have your answer by the end of the month, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, to be honest. We have, I already said heavy on the Pisces, but we also have heavy Scorpio. We have Cancer as well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love when that tripping squirrel comes out reversed. It's like, you're not tripping anymore. It feels like your concerns are going to be settled. Something that you were like unsure of. You guys could be feeling bored, and that leads you to be like, I don't know, a little emotionally aloof, but you're looking good, you're getting attention, everything looks good on the outside, but when it comes to your emotions, maybe you're a little shut down right now, which makes sense, because if you're feeling like you've just kind of been, like I said, almost like floating, unsure what to do, I feel like that's going to be changing. You guys are looking good, Libras. Maybe, I don't know if you guys are doing something different with your looks, your style, your hair. Maybe you're just feeling, I don't know, you're feeling like that bitch. I like it. All right, let's get some more messages for you, my Libra babies. Thank you, Spirit. What else, please? General messages for my Libras. What can they expect in the month of September? Good God, I almost said December. That was interesting. Maybe this energy is something that's going to be growing in through December. Whatever project this is, it feels like it's just the beginning, or whatever this is, it feels like it's just a beginning, meaning there's a lot more to come. All right, thank you, Spirit. More general messages, please, for Libra. What's up with my Libras? So if this is about money, I feel like that's going to get better for you guys. Yeah, okay, so you guys are being advised to budget right now. Base things off of your priorities. What is important to you, and are you giving to those things? How are you giving to these things? It doesn't have to be money. This could also be your own energy, your resources, how much you're giving to yourself, what I feel like boundaries need to be put in place as well. Maybe it's you putting a boundary on yourself of where work ends and your home life begins, or something like that. Money is going to be getting better. I'm not sure if it's immediate, but I do know that this is a turning point for those of you that that is what's been going on. For some of you, this is a turning point in your health, but it does require you to reprioritize what you're giving to. You guys may have too much that's spreading you thin. And this is saying this is something that you've been ignoring and you maybe haven't made a move on. Earlier, I did say I kept feeling that Two of Wands in reverse, and it finally flew out. It's something that you've been ignoring, and it's time to see it differently. It's time to move on from this energy. You're going to feel better as well once you kind of get a hold of things. Maybe you, I was going to say, maybe you guys need to list things out. Yeah, maybe you guys are a list person. That's going to help you kind of get out of your head as well. When you kind of see things written down, or when you see things, it's just about a different perspective here. But you guys already know this. It feels like you guys have been, you know what, Libra, maybe you've been trying to keep the peace. Maybe you've been trying to be the mutable one, or the passive one, the one that's taking on a lot for the sake of those around you. If you know that's for you, then, or if if that resonates, then that's for you. All right, there's a stalemate energy, and there's something here that's holding you back. You're kind of stopping yourself. And that very thing that you're ignoring, or that very thing that you're stopping yourself from, that's the thing that needs to heal. It's time for you to view the relationships around you differently. Maybe you're someone that takes a lot on for your family or your work or those around you that you care for. And it puts you in a situation where you don't have the time of day anymore. You don't have the time of day for yourself, is what I mean, because all these other things you're giving to. And it's time to move on from that energy. It is going to require you to set new boundaries, though. You're also you're being encouraged. I just heard rooted and grounded. So maybe some of you, like I said, or I think earlier, I did say feeling like you're floating or something. And maybe it's time to ground yourself, and that'll help you feel better as well. There's a stalemate energy, or there's something here that's just kind of keeping you from tackling this or from really going for it. Like I said, it is Mercury retrograde, so it's not the best time to be doing anything, anything too extra, unless it's something that's like meticulously planned already, like that King of Swords earlier. So I feel like this is kind of the energy that you're going to be sitting in for a little bit. You're going to view either your work relationships or your friendships. There's a family dynamic here that you're viewing differently. It's almost like you're going to realize what's not working and what is working. Maybe it's from that project we talked about. You guys are going to be busy with work or busy with, if you guys have kids, maybe it's busy with kids. Maybe you guys are going to be going out. I see some of you going out on a very traditional date. Someone might be very traditional here. It might end with a little, it might end with a little Ace of Wands action by this King of Wands. Look at that hand gripping the wand in both of these. And that one. I love it when they bring my eyes to things like that. You have 3 cards that are gripping wands hard. I'll just leave that there. It feels fun, you guys. And it feels like it with this guru, which is like the Hierophant, it feels like I don't know, you guys, I feel like you have something in common with this person, or morals are important, or beliefs, or maybe some of you are even, this is random because it's not related to this, but even maybe some of you are thinking of like going back to school or learning something new, and that gets you really excited. Like the creative energy, the artistic energy, it's literally the life force, and it's the same as like sexual energy. So it comes up almost the same, but there's a lot of fire here, and I'm getting hot, which usually only happens when we have all this fire. You guys could be bossing up as well. If this isn't talking about another person, this is you taking things on and elevating. You could also be getting promoted as well because of this project that you worked on. Now, this doesn't mean it's going to happen right away. I just feel like this is kind of showing us where this energy is heading. Lots and lots of fire. Aries, Leo, and Sag. All right, let's continue. You also have some earth in here and Sagittarius. All right, let's check in on your love life. Let's see if those were related, and they could be. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my Libra's love life, please. Messages for my Libra's love life. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my Libra's love life in September. Messages for my Libra's love life in September. Thank you. You guys could feel like you were friend zoned by this King of Wands. Look at you, you're all upset. That's only for some of you. For others of you, you could just be focused on these projects. Yeah, but for others of you, if you already have a person that you feel like you were friend zoned by, it feels like you're not feeling the most positive, and you're like, man, what else? And I feel like your emotions are a little all over the place. I don't think you're very happy right now with this person, but this is who's coming in for a new beginning. Why the Page of Pentacles? They want to get to know you better. They have a little crush on you. It doesn't feel like the vibes that this is already a matured connection, meaning I think there's still a lot to learn about each other. There's a lot of chemistry between you guys, a lot of sexual chemistry. You don't see this coming, but you're also not happy because you just don't know. There's things that are being hidden from you right now. Or they have been. By the Nine of Wands, please. And why the Queen of Cups? So the thing is, emotionally, you're not sure if you're matching with this person. We have Aquarius energy at the bottom with that star card. I don't know if you're feeling like emotionally this person, some of you might want a little more warmth. Now, others of you, you are the air sign, and maybe you're purposely shutting off your emotions and you're trying to be very stoic in this situation because you're guarded. You're definitely guarded. And even though this does feel better than how things were, I don't necessarily think you're jumping into this being the most optimistic, or you're not expecting, like, I don't think you're expecting much. But it does look like someone is coming in. They're coming in as a friend, but there's more here. There is emotion here. We're not going to call it love. I don't think it is. It feels like it's chemistry, it's crush, it's let's get to know each other better. There's potential here. But yeah, I think you guys you're when it comes to love or romance, it feels like you're like, let's turn into an ice cube. All right. Let me see if there's anything else. You guys in these fire signs. That, we have heavy Leo as well, but and Aries. But it just could be because of all that passion, all that chemistry. All right. You guys are going to be getting attention this month as well. For those of you that resonated with the project, or, maybe it's attention from this person, but a lot of you are going to be recognized for something that you put a lot of work into. All right, let's get a Whispers of Love Oracle for you. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh, you guys got two. You got number 50 and number 40, which makes me think of tens. All right. We have number 50 is consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Oh, interesting, because we talked about you trying to close off and be a little stoic in the situation, probably to protect yourself. Can't blame you. It's 2023. Then we have number 40. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. I love this, friends. I'm looking at all these cosmos. There's something about the full moon for you guys as well. Maybe check your moon sign, your sun and your moon sign. If you know what that is, Saturn is showing up as well. So there's an emphasis on money, on home, on foundations. I like Daddy Saturn. I love Daddy Saturn. He's right here. This is our provider. This is like, it's that pentacle energy. And I feel like there's a heavy emphasis on that. And I feel like things are turning around for you when it comes to that. Lots of moon energy. You guys could work with candles. If not, you're being encouraged. I'm seeing like nighttime burning of a candle. Maybe a little new moon ritual, little full moon ritual, perhaps. You're definitely being encouraged to try to, if you do find yourself being a little cold or a little, your practical side is maybe taking the magic or the dreams away. Just keep this in mind. All right, my Libra babies, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please take care of yourselves. Have a good September, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Scorpio friends, and welcome to your September horoscope reading. We're going to begin by getting some general messages for you and see what you can expect in the upcoming weeks. And then we'll do a little love reading, of course, and then we'll be pulling an oracle card for you at the end. Please keep in mind this is a collective message, a collective reading, and only take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. All right, thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for the collective and for my Scorpios. My Scorpios in the month of September, Spirit. General messages, please. What can they expect? General messages for Scorpio. What can they expect? Thank you, Spirit. What's up with my Scorpios? What's going on with Scorpios? All right, we have the Four of Cups. You guys could be feeling a little bored. I love that the Three of Swords came out reversed. And then we have the Six Oh, I don't know why I said the six or the Four of Cups. That's actually the Six of Cups. So you guys got some synchronicities here. Synchronicities. You guys know what I mean. We have two sixes and then we have seven. So I feel like you're making a lot of progress this month. You guys are feeling, I feel like you have, there's something healing here and it's helping you get over something else. Like something's turning around for you. There's a new beginning that's right around the corner. And whatever this is, it makes you feel better. You guys could have a connection with someone or something that just feels really good. It just like reminds you of like your childhood, or there's nostalgia. There's a coming together. There's real sweet energy as well. Maybe you're spending time with someone that makes you feel this way. It could be an old friend that helps you get out of your head. Maybe a good conversation or something like that. Whatever this is, it's coming in to heal what's been bothering you or what's been on your mind. Some of you could be a little depressed. I'm not one to diagnose. I'm not telling you how you feel. I'm just throwing it out there. If you have been a little depressed, it feels like you're shaking it off next month. And I don't mean to minimize that because it's not as easy as shaking it off, but you know what I mean. We go in and out of it, right? And it feels like there's something that's helping you feel better and it's helping you move forward and move on. We have the sun. You guys, your mood's about to shift. There's something that's going to make you happy. We have Queen of Swords. You guys are going to get news. You're not sure if you can trust it. We'll see why. News of something new. The Hierophant in reversed. Okay, so the news you're getting, it's not what you expected, and you're having a hard time trusting it. So say that this is a boss or an offer or a friend. I don't know. It's almost like there's something here where they're coming to tell you something, and I feel like they are speaking the truth. But with that Seven of Swords, I don't know if you're like, yeah, right. But it does feel like there's a new beginning. Yeah. This is already in the works. It's meant for you. This comes after a period of rest or a period of things not really moving forward. Now, if this is a person, it could be that you're getting, you're coming together. I'm not going to say getting back together because that's not what I mean. There could be like a reunion happening, a coming together in that way. Let me see why the Seven of Swords. Maybe you're like, someone's telling you that something new, they want something new or they want to start over, but it's different this time. Why the Seven of Swords? You don't, you feel like there's information that they're withholding. You feel like there's something here. You're not sure if there's potential. You're not, I feel like there's something in what they're saying or what they're not saying. Now, if this is you, you're the one withholding information. You're being selective over what you say if this is you. If this is someone else, like I said, you're having a hard time trusting. We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy, being patient, learning from this, healing as well. Your patience is paying off. I don't think you're in a hurry with whatever this is. You might take a break. You might say, time will tell, or let's see about that. Yeah, because it feels like something happened in the past and you're not feeling the most optimistic, but this is here. I feel like you are going to be feeling good though. It's going to feel good, but maybe it's so good that you're like, I'll believe it when I see it. Things are moving forward for you this month. Some of you could be traveling, going somewhere. It's just an overall feeling of we're making progress. Let me see what else. We have lots of water energy, which makes sense. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have Leo showing up with that Sun card. So something is coming in for you. You're going to be a little weary about it, but I think you're going to be into it. And I think you're going to be Dare I say satisfied. All right, let's continue. My Scorpio babies. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my Scorpios, please. General messages for my Scorpios in the month of September. What do they need to know, Spirit? Messages for my Scorpios. What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do my Scorpios need to know? General messages, please. What do we got here? The Seven of Swords in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're not going to say yes right away. You're not going to jump on this party bus right away. Whatever this is, you're gonna kind of sit back. You're gonna take a break, and you're gonna see. You're gonna be like, well, let's see. I don't think you're going to be making any major decisions. I think this information is brought to you, and there is a new beginning on its way. But like I said, I don't think you are saying yes right away. Look at that. Page of Wands. By the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Swords. You're conflicted because of who it is or what the proposition is or who's involved. Why the Four of Swords? Yeah, you're taking a break. You're going to ignore it for a little bit. I'm telling you, you're going to be like, yeah, we'll see. And it feels like you do get excited about it, but you're not making any major decisions. It's like you see this on the horizon, but you're not ready to go just yet. You are going to be holding back, but this is going to, you are going to get news of this. Yeah, because there's something about it you don't love. There's an idea of someone else being involved that you're just not sure it's going to be enough, or maybe what you're going to be getting in return isn't going to be worth your time, or there's something along that level where I feel you're going to be taking a break. And like I said, it's almost like, okay, yeah, we'll see. I think you will see though, because there's some buzz going on, some exciting. I love this fire energy. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. It's fun. It's exciting, but you're not necessarily ready to run with it. You have your reasons. Follow your intuition, my Scorpies. We have lots of fire. I'm not going to mention that again. We have Cancer as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, which makes sense. All right, let's pull for your love life. Thank you, Spirit. What's up with my Scorpio's love life, please? What can you tell us? My Scorpio's love life in September. What can you tell us? Scorpio's love life. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Scorpio in September. What can you tell us? Their love life. All right. You guys are focused on your bag is what it feels like. We have the Nine of Pentacles. You're single or you're being independent. This Devil card, maybe you're working really hard towards your goals. You have something that you want to build or that you're working on. This Devil tells me it's a little obsessively or it's taking a hold on you. When it comes to work, I don't mind seeing the Devil because it's like that's what keeps us just like laser focused and like on the grind. And with this Justice card, it feels like you're doing what you feel is right. So it's like you're literally diving in to whatever this is. We have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Page of Wands. You do have an opportunity here. Some of you, this is an opportunity to date. You're single. Maybe it's a hookup. It feels, if it is, it's very lusty. It's very sexual. Then again, you're a Scorpio, so that makes sense. We have the Six of Wands. You guys are single and you're getting attention. And then we have the Seven of Wands. We're going to put that in reverse. You're not going out and finding this, that's for sure. It feels like this isn't something that maybe you're not fighting the urge either. If this is a person that you're dating or that you have a connection with, I'm not seeing another person yet, but that doesn't mean it's not here. This is just still picking up on your energy. It feels like you're not going to fight the urge. I love that this Ace of Pentacles comes up with this Five of Swords. You're not fighting it. There's no games playing. It's like you're going in for what it is. There's no lies behind it. There's no games. You're giving to what you feel is most important, or there's a priority here. You're showing up as being very strong, and you're also coming in with a level of commitment and stability. Maybe this is the person that pops up for you, but for a lot of you, I feel like there's a heavy emphasis on you and what you're doing and your work, your money, your home, your goals. Why the Page of Wands, please? Feels like you want something traditional here, or commitment. You're very serious about what you're committed to. And you guys don't just give to things. Like, you got to want it. And I feel like that's the point that you're getting to. Now, the roles can be reversed if this is a person that you're dealing with. I feel like you're being patient. But I feel like you do have a reunion coming. You are going to be, there is love that's coming up for you. Or action, I should say, that's coming up in your life. And it does feel like it's good. It feels like it's a big period of time for you. I feel like you've gotten to the point where maybe you've found your stride and you're focused on your things. And it's like, now maybe you're open to this. But you're not full on swinging the door open and giving this your all, or like vice versa. It feels like someone's priorities and someone's commitments here are of the utmost importance. You could be a parent. That could be where your priorities are. I mean, yeah, right? If you're a parent, you'd know that. Or maybe you're a business owner, or, something like that. It keeps kind of trickling into your love life, even though we're talking about love. I do think you are going to have some fulfilling moments this month. But it feels like your energy is split between other things. But, can't forget to have some fun, my Scorpies. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn in your chart with that Devil card. All right, let's pull a Whispers of Love oracle for you. I love saying that. I don't know why. Sounds like an 80s love song. All right, let's get my Scorpios. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get a message for my Scorpios in the month of September? What do they need to know? A message for my Scorpios in September. Oh, let's get you guys one more. All right. We have number 11. Maybe you guys are seeing 11s. We have number 11, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. And then we have number 23, take a chance on love. When you start to love, our lives are changed forever. Maybe some of you are afraid to let people in. Maybe you're afraid to let love in. And this is telling you to take a chance. So that's what I have for you, my Scorpies. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm wishing you the best month ahead. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Sagittarius babies. I hope you guys have been doing amazing, and welcome to your September reading. Today, we're going to begin with getting some general messages for you guys for the upcoming weeks, and then we'll be doing a little love reading for you. So let's just see, what can my Saggies expect the month of September? Please keep in mind, it is a collective reading, so only take what resonates, and leave the rest for somebody else. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and for my Sagittarius friends, my Saggies that are watching this video, Spirit, general messages for them in the month of September. I'm tripping, y'all. I almost said November. So let's see. This energy could be something that's moving through to the end of the year. Even though this is just a horoscope for the month, we might get insights as to where this could be heading. So let's see what you need to know about the month ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my Saggies, please. What's up with them in September? What's going on with my Sagittarius friends in September? Thank you. Sagittarius in September. Ooh. Damn. You guys are like little switchblade is what I just saw. You guys are, you're not having it. You guys are shutting off emotions, or maybe, yeah, it feels like you're going a little cold, but maybe it's coming from a place of being frustrated. This temperance, this is you, baby. That temperance reverse, it's your shadow side. There's something here that's making you, the way you talk is intense, or it's very cold. Maybe it's, oh, I just heard crass. I hate to say that. I have rough edges too, and I understand. And that's what this kind of reminds me of, because we're not settled with something, or something hasn't made us happy. It's like then we've gone cold. It could be relating to your work, or it could be relating to a partner. If it's work, it just feels like you're not happy. You don't feel like you're being taken care of. You're kind of it's kind of showing though. You can't hide it. You can't hide it. I'm gonna say it, you guys. It's a little bitchy, and I'm so sorry. You know, I say it with love. We can all be that way. That's the energy that's coming through. If you recognize this and you're like, oh, I know how I can sound sometimes. It feels like that's going to be kind of coming through this month for whatever reason. All right, why the Knight of Cups in reverse? Maybe you haven't gotten an offer that you've been waiting on. Why the 7? Why the Temperance in reverse? What's that about? Temperance in reverse. Yeah, it's because things aren't moving forward. You're very agitated. I feel like you're agitated. Something isn't turning out the way that you wanted to, and I feel like you're letting it be known. Or maybe you say something and it's like you let it be known how you feel, and it kind of catches someone off guard, or it's like really surprising. We have the High Priestess and the Four of Wands. I feel like you're keeping things to yourself. You're trying to be very intuitive about things, about your foundation. Maybe you're trying to reach a milestone. Maybe you're trying to get a level of commitment out of someone. If this isn't about work and this is someone, I feel like you're saying some shit that they're going to be like, what? I can't tell if it's out of pocket or not. Only you know. It probably is. Here's the thing. You're speaking out your truth. It's just how it comes out that's a little intense. I'm not getting that there's an argument. It doesn't feel that way. It just feels like you're so blunt, or your actions, or your essence during this time. Yeah, it feels like it's pretty sharp. The tongue is sharp. Now I'm getting Scorpio energy coming through, which is November, and I feel didn't a few seconds ago I say that November was kind of coming up. So maybe this is something that's kind of ongoing for a little bit. All right, let's see. There's something here about timing and the circumstances changing. I don't think you're very happy about it. Some of you, oh, you know what? You're like, F this. I'm doing it on my own. I'm doing it on my own. You're not happy. You guys are not happy, and you can tell you're being a little saggy, a little fiery saggy, because you're like, things. This isn't giving to me, or I'm the only one pulling the weight. Maybe you feel like you've been breadcrumbed again by this King of Pentacles. It feels like there's a resource here that isn't being shared, or there isn't support, there isn't loyalty, there isn't commitment, and it's put too much of a burden on you. You could be letting it be known. And I definitely feel like you've put emotion out. You've put emotion out of it because you've lost your patience. You could feel like you're starting to see through a facade. Maybe you feel like you were lied to or you were misled. Why the Ace of Cups in reverse? Yeah, you're like, this isn't right. Like, and I'm going to right this. You're taking matters into your own hands. You know where you want to get to. You know what you deserve. You know what you need, and you're letting it be known. Let's see what this King of Pentacles is in reverse. Why the Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles? Yeah, this could be a partnership. There, I'm going to tell you guys, communication. If you guys do have this conversation in the upcoming weeks, just be careful. Listen, I know I'm not 100% accurate, but this is for somebody. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, the way you say something can be taken out of context or misunderstood. Or you know how like when someone talks to you in a certain way or says something, you kind of shut off and you don't fully listen what they're saying because maybe you're frustrated. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of frustration here that's building up, and it's coming up from this person or this job or this thing, something that is not stable, something that isn't vibing. And there's something about a conversation here that hasn't happened, or this person hasn't opened up, or they haven't given you news, they haven't given you the offer, they haven't come in, and you are over it. You're like, F this. I'm not sitting around here. I'm not a doormat. I see what's happening. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, a lot of Libra with those two Justice cards that flew out. Pisces again. Yeah, you're not happy. You feel like you've been kept in the dark, or you feel like you've been lied to. Maybe you're about to call someone out as well. Maybe you feel like information's been given to you and you're like, well, I'm doing it all on my own, or I'm on my own. So what the F is going on here? All right, let's get more messages. Thank you, Spirit. General messages, please, for my Saggies in the month of September. What can you tell us? Sagittarius in the month of September. General messages. What can they expect in the next few weeks, Spirit? Thank you. Messages for my Saggies. Messages for my Saggies, please, in the month of September. I keep wanting to say November with you guys. So weird. Messages for my Saggies. Yeah, you guys are taking things into your own hands. You're like, F this. I'm not going to be sad. I'm not going to have regrets. I'm not going to focus on this loss. I'm coming in to right this wrong. Just make sure that you trying to right the wrong doesn't lead to more of an imbalance. I can't stress that enough. It's because it's Mercury retrograde, you know? Weird things happen with communication. Be careful if you're texting, if you're emailing this conversation. If you say something, it can be misinterpreted. There's a lot of past energy here that you're just ready to move beyond. That's what's pushing you, is you're like done with things not moving forward. You're done of feeling maybe emotionally stagnant, or just stagnant in the situation, stagnant at work, stagnant, waiting on someone to show up in the way that you do. Why the Five of Cups in reverse? Yep, you're taking matters into your own hands, but my friends, it feels a little impulsive. It's relating to other people. We just dropped one. But you guys, this could lead to more stress. I'm just going to leave that there. I hate that I repeat myself so much sometimes, but when I repeat myself like that is because the message keeps coming up, and this keeps coming up for you guys. That came out sideways. We're going to leave it like that. So I feel like you're still putting in the work here, or there's still things to learn. You want to grow. You want more. You want more here. But part of you's throwing in the towel because it hasn't gone anywhere yet. Or it hasn't come through for you. And I feel like you're just letting it be known this month. Like I said, I feel like you see through the facade. I'm going to see what the Six of Cups in reverse is talking about. One more on the Six of Cups in reverse, please. Oh, you're bringing up the past. You kept receipts, my Saggies. I love this. You guys are like, nope, this is this, that's that. You said that, this happened, we did that. Like, it just feels like that. Just like I said, the delivery, make sure that it's clear and concise, and it's not, if you can have this conversation in person or over the phone versus text, that'll help, or versus email, because I just feel like that could come back. This person isn't going to understand you, or they have a, just know communication issue might arise. So if this sounds familiar and you do have something to get off your chest, just keep that in mind. Okay. We have heavy Libra again. We have Leo, Aries, Sag, which makes sense. All right. Now, earlier I said it doesn't feel like an argument, but for some of you, it could lead to conflict, because there's a lack of clarity here in what's said, and what is said versus what is understood by the other person. There's a gap. Okay. All right. Mercury isn't going to help you with that either. if you can, I know you're a Saggy and you can't sometimes, but if you can, maybe hold off until the end of the month, when Mercury is out of shadow phase on the 30th of September. So the closer to the end of the month, the more in the clear you'll be when it comes to communication. Let's check in on your love life, my Saggies. Thank you, Spirit. My Sagittarius' love life, please. What can you tell us? My Saggies love life. What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Communication is an issue, guys. Yeah, that's you. There's like an ignoring here. There's a big lesson. There's something that we could be doing better, or there's something trying to get your attention, and you're just like swinging the sword around. Yeah, and it creates conflict. It's because you want to feel better. You want to feel better, but just remember the way you're going about it, it might cause more trouble, or more things to clear up later, okay? It's because something here, I feel like you might be a little stubborn or a little set on how something should be, and it's not that way, or it's different. Why are they Ace of Cups? You guys could be dealing with someone that's more sensitive than you, emotionally sensitive. Look at this. There's stress involved with this cup. You're like, what are you talking about? I'm trying to make it better. And in the meantime, you're stabbing someone. Now, metaphorically, YouTube, we're not condoning violence here by any means, but your words are cutting, friends. There's something being spewed, is what it feels like, that causes some kind of conflict in your love life. Or you could be dealing with a Leo, or a Leo is involved, or someone that likes attention. It feels very ego-based. That could even be you as well, where you're shutting off these emotions. Now, if this is a person you're dealing with, they're in their ego. Some of you, this could even be a parent or a mother, because it feels like there's a lot of emotion involved here, but there's a big miscommunication. Let me see what else. You're like screaming, I want a new beginning, or you're stating it, you're saying it. You guys are, but it's a little impulsive. It's like, yes, you are tapping into your needs, and you are doing what's best for you. You're looking out for yourself. But yeah, I've said it enough already. Okay, it's going to lead to some kind of ending, and it feels like there's more conflict that follows. Yeah. You might be forced to move on from this, but you won't be happy. You'll be disappointed, or someone will. And at the end of it, there's still a lack of clarity. Okay, I hate to give that kind of news, but tarot is free will. Like if we hear something and it sounds like us, like then we know, then we have the power to show up differently or to keep this in mind and then maybe go about it in a different way or just wait a little. I don't know. Just, I'm not one to tell you to wait or don't say anything or do say anything. Just know that this feels like it's going to be coming up for some of you. Okay. All right. Let's pull a love oracle for you now that I'm scared of you, my Saggies. I'm just kidding. Let's put these over here and let's get you a Whispers of Love oracle card and see what it has to say. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my Saggy babies. Messages for my Saggies. What can you tell us? A message for September, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Spirit. We have number 12. Ooh, look at all these butterflies. You want transformation, but look at this fairy is holding the butterflies with like leashes or like on ribbons. So I feel like even though you want this transformation, they're like butterflies shouldn't be kept. Butterflies should be released. So it's like there's still some strings here. There's transformation that you want, but it still feels like it's not in the clear. We have have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. All right, my Saggy babies, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please take care of yourselves this month. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Capricorn babies, and welcome to your September horoscope reading, friends. We're going to begin by getting some general messages for you, and then we'll be moving into your love reading, and then we'll pull a little oracle card for you at the end. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my Capricorn babies, my Capricorn friends, Spirit, in the month of September. What do they need to know? General messages, please, for my Cappies in the month of September. You guys could be, oh, I just heard rude awakening, but it feels so. Let me go. It just feels like there's something that you unexpectedly find out or you unexpectedly realize. For some, it could be a rude awakening, meaning there's something that you see that you can't unsee anymore. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. I like it. We have the Six of Cups. Okay. In reverse. There's a past that you can't walk away from, or you feel like you're not ready to leave this behind, but you're also kind of just sitting back for now. This is past baggage and you're not talking about it. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Why the Nine of Swords in reverse, please? Oh, it has to do with someone around you. For some of you, it could have to do with family or a partner. Yeah, you're realizing something. You're seeing the truth to something. I just heard I didn't ask for this. You're like, I didn't ask for the truth. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, you're starting to realize. So you have two sixes and they're both in reverse. And I don't like to see that. I love sixes. Sixes are harmonious. Sixes are the symphony, the orchestra, and they're all playing together to everyone's one beautiful melody. So when I see them in reverse, I'm like, our melody is off. Something here is not, the math ain't mathin'. Something is not aligning. And I feel like you see this. There is a situation that you might feel you were overgiving to, or you weren't given enough out of it. There's something here that's not reciprocated. Maybe you realized something, someone didn't feel the same, or something wasn't giving back to you in the same way. And there's an opportunity here that's arising from whatever it is that you realize. We're going to look into what that opportunity is. I do feel you're trying to shake it off. You're like, I'm not worried about it. It'll be fine. But I'm not saying it's not going to be fine. It probably is, depending on what it is. But I just feel like there's a lot of holding back. There's all this residual energy that's kind of coming up. If this is a relationship, it feels like there's some past baggage or past trauma that we haven't been able to let go of. Maybe it's been easier to ignore or not deal with, and we're just kind of staying in the same place. But this month, it feels like some of you might even be keeping to yourself. You're trying to go with the flow. You're maybe kind of staying out of it, or like I said, I'm almost getting like hermit energy, because it feels like you have a realization here. Maybe there's been a period of time where things haven't moved forward, and now you're realizing why. You're realizing why there's been stagnancy, or why there's been trauma, or why something isn't working out. You're not talking about it, or it feels like we haven't talked about it. If this is involving another person, it feels like there hasn't been a conversation. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It feels like there's a level of maturity that would be needed to address this when we communicate. I'm not calling you immature by any means. I'm just saying when we communicate, it doesn't feel like that direct openness or line of communication is there. Maybe it's because you're choosing not to talk to someone anymore. You can't fully leave them behind, but you're also not engaging with them because you've learned something about them and now you're putting it to rest. You're trying to let something go and you're trying to move forward in a new direction. And this is giving you the opportunity to start something new. This is giving you the opportunity to start fresh in your own way. All right, what else can you tell me about the Six of Cups and this Two of Cups in reverse, please? The Six of Cups and the Two of Cups in reverse. You've had a feeling about this. I really think you've gone silent on someone. You're not telling them how you feel, or you're not telling them much. You're not leaving them, or you're not moving forward. It just feels like you're taking a break. What is it that my Cappies see, please? What can you tell me about this Ace of Swords and the Hanged One? What is it? What do my Cappies need to know? You don't want to fight. You're trying to be really smart about this. You're not trying to give someone attention because it feels like if you do, that's just going to lead to more conflict. So I feel like you're turning the other way. There's a big message here where you're choosing to turn away. Maybe you feel like the person that you would need to have this conversation with, it's just not an option. We have Scorpio energy, Taurus, Pisces, Aries. And then we have this King of Swords. You're going cold on someone. You're talking to them, but it's very to the point. It's like if this is someone that you need to ask a question, you ask a question. You're not like, hey, how are you? How are things going? What's going on? I feel like you're pretty reserved during this time. Let's see. Let's talk about your new opportunity here. You're breaking away. You're being independent. You're focused on yourself as well. Oh, family. This is your opportunity to bring something together. You're cutting out what isn't giving to you. I don't feel like you're happy with something and you're looking forward in a new direction. And this is really good because it feels like this has a lot of grounding and a lot of potential, and you're just being very smart about it. You guys are on your way to a new beginning, but it is going to be a while. It feels like you guys are keeping to yourselves. There's a lot of not talking and not being happy about it. I'm not necessarily getting that it's ruining your entire month by any means. No, this just feels like it's a strong energy that's coming through. Yeah, there's a big ass stop sign keeping you from saying something, from communicating something. Again, it could, if you're dealing with someone who's less mature than you or isn't ready to have a conversation or something like that, it just feels like maybe you feel like it's pointless. And that's you being smart about things. It feels like you're really putting your head um, over other things, or you're using this time to think a lot the more time that passes. I do feel something about this does make you guys sad because you have a lot of emotion, you have a lot of love here. Here you are. But this is an end of some kind of chapter, and it does feel difficult because I do feel like you're being faced with leaving people behind, or feeling left out, or feeling like it's not enough. What happened? What happened here is the feeling. But it almost feels like this is temporary for this, for your long term, for what's to come. And what's to come, there's this reciprocity that hasn't been given. I feel like that's something that you're starting to realize. It hasn't been enough. This relationship, this friendship, this dynamic, this sibling, this coworker, this partner that I have, there's all these realizations. And I feel like you are addressing these realizations in your own way. But you're very quiet. You're very quiet about it. You could have been disappointed by something. We have all the signs showing up. You showed up to your own party, my Cappies. The devil card is always welcome in your reading. So that's you. Nothing scary about it. That's just the energy. We also have Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, and the air signs. I think I already said that. Sorry if I repeat myself. When I channel, I am in it. All right, let's continue. You could be dealing with someone who's very stubborn. Maybe that's you. I don't know. Only take what resonates. All right, Cappies. Let's see what else is going to come. What else is coming your way in September? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my Capricorns in September. What do they need to know? General messages for the Cappy babies. What do they need to know? What's going on with the Cappies in September? General messages, please, for my Capricorns in September. You're so conflicted. You're conflicted, guys. Something happened. You already know what it is. I don't feel like this energy is, I mean, it could have already happened is what I feel like. Or maybe that's how you're feeling right now. You know, I don't know what you know, but you know, this happened because it's awakening you. It's waking you up to something that you've been wasting your time, energy, money, love, your resources. And you're very conflicted about what to do about it. So you're going quiet. General messages. Yeah, I feel like you lost hope in someone or something. Maybe you view someone as being immature. Maybe someone here is kind of negative and you're starting to view that, or you're recognizing this within yourself and this is what you can't hide from anymore. You might be dealing someone, I kind of feel like you guys might be dealing with someone who's really difficult to talk to be logical or practical, or I don't know, this Queen of Wands in reverse. You guys are getting really tough energies that are coming through. And then look at that Five of Swords. Someone is petty. Someone is really petty and really stubborn. Here's the Six of Cups. It's upright. You have an acknowledgement here. Why the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Why the Page of Wands? Family keeps coming up, or your money. But there's someone here that you're not feeling the greatest about. There could be kids involved, or someone that's younger than you, less immature. There could be a mother involved with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, doesn't have to be. I'm just throwing things out there. If this has to do with your money, there's a realization here. Someone here has been a little stubborn, and it's like that's what's kept us from our growth. If it's not money, it feels like it's we've been wasting our fill in the blank on something that is hindering us from growth. It's nothing's going to come of it here. And maybe that's what you're realizing. It's really hard to change someone's mind. Yeah, and it feels like the foundation, there's it doesn't feel like it's stable. Why the Six of Cups with the Judgment, please? Yeah, you're a little back and forth. It's like you have emotion here, you do, but there keeps coming this energy of someone here someone's needs aren't being met. Someone's, maybe boundaries aren't there. Maybe someone needs boundaries. Maybe you feel like you're stuck or things aren't growing. And there's a feeling of I'm not fulfilled. I might be longing for something different. And there's a little bit of in and out energy because I feel like you come to terms with it and then you kind of back off. And then you kind of maybe go through it a little bit, you get conflicted, and then you come back to it and it's like you're like, okay, I get it. And then, that's why I think it's just time with that Hangman. I think you're going to be kind of laying low. Again, you're not talking. Yeah, and as I say that, the Page of Swords. It's like not talking makes you feel better, is what it feels like. Or it's like, that's what we need right now. We need to heal this, is what it feels like. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius coming through the strongest. Aries, Leo, Sag as well. Something unexpectedly happened. Someone could have walked away unexpectedly and it led to conflict or tension. Yeah. And you're starting to see something. I also feel like after this, you're having a hard time trusting, or some of you aren't trusting, or you are hiding how you truly feel. You're kind of faking it in some way. All right, my Cappies, let's see about your love life. Thank you, Spirit. My Capricorn's love life. What can you tell us, please? My Capricorn's love life. Thank you, Spirit. My Capricorn's love life. What can you tell us? Messages for my Cappies, their love life in September. What can you tell us? What can you tell us, Spirit? My Capricorn's love life. What can you tell us? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're concerned about something. Some of you could be feeling stuck in a friend zone. You're not sure if someone has feelings for you, or you're feeling stuck. Again, I don't know if this is children. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It feels like you're stuck right now, and it feels like you're like, there's nothing for me to do. I just have to let time tell. Time will tell. Why the Knight of Pentacles? I feel like you're trying, but it's really hard to kind of get things going. This month, it doesn't seem like there's going to be much action. You're really in your head about family. Why the Page of Cups in reverse? Why the Wheel of Fortune? You feel like with time, things will come back together, or someone will return, or you'll know when it's time to leave, perhaps. It kind of feels like time will tell. Something's returning. You could be dealing with someone that's emotionally immature. I already said that earlier. And this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you're undecided what to do. What would be fair here? Yeah, and as I say fair, justice comes out. So this month isn't necessarily the best at, I'm not seeing new love. I'm seeing that this other situation is kind of taking precedence. It's taking up your energy, whatever that might be, and from your general reading. Because it feels like you feel very stuck or trapped. Maybe if it's not family, it's like with what makes you happy. Some of you could feel like maybe, like I said, maybe you feel friend zoned and you're like, am I the only one that feels this way? It's kind of been a big burden. Maybe you're trying to bring someone together. You're trying to present someone with this Page of Pentacles and you're unsure how to do that. Why the Ace of Wands? I do feel you're wanting a new beginning, but there isn't action towards it because you're not ready to move on. You're not moving forward yet. Yeah, the priority this month might be with your home, your money, your family. If you are talking to someone new, I feel like it might be online or over text or something, and I'm not really sure if the feelings are there. Again, kind of the energy of feeling friend zoned. But they keep showing me the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles doesn't match this energy. So it makes me feel like you're trying to focus on family or your work. Let's pull out an oracle card for you guys. Let's see what this Whispers of Love Oracle deck. It just reminds me of an 80s love song, Whispers of Love. Or one of those, like, I don't know who's old enough to remember when they used to sell these boxes of cassette tapes with all the hits. And it's like, that's like what they would be called, Whispers of Love set or something. And it has like Journey and like all these other bands. That was random. All right, let's good. Oh shit. All right, you guys, yeah, let's do it. You guys got 3. You, my Cappies, need it. Spirit always knows what we need when we need it. We have number 14, we have number 8, and we have number 29. All right, number 14, ask for help. What is it that you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. So maybe there's someone that you can talk to about this. Maybe someone that's outside of the situation. Maybe there's someone here that can, even if they don't give you guidance, sometimes it feels really good to talk things out. Say things out loud and maybe let someone be there for you. Love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. I love that because we saw that Queen of Pentacles reverse so many times. And it's like someone here isn't being taken care of. Like, you're important too. Your feelings, your needs, your desires, your boundaries, those are all important and they matter. So just keep that in mind, okay? Then that was number 8. So number 29 is forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Again, there's something from the past, you guys, that keeps coming up for you guys. That's what I have for you, my Cappies. I hope this was helpful. Please take care of yourselves this month, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Aquarius babies, and welcome to your September horoscope reading. Let's get right to it. We're going to jump into general messages, and then we'll be getting a little glimpse into your love life. Let's see what you can expect in the upcoming weeks. Friends, I don't have to remind you, but I'm going to anyway. It's a collective reading, so please only take what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else. If something doesn't make sense, you don't have to get too pressed about it. You can just ignore those part of the messages. All right, so let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my Aquarius friends, the Aqua babies. What's up with them in September, please? General messages. What can my Aquarius babies expect in the upcoming month, please? What's going on with them? What do we need to talk about? What do they need to know? General messages, please. Thank you, Spirit. Man, your cards have been a little stubborn. I've been using these all day, and this is the first time they're shuffling like this. So let's see what's going on with that. Thank you, Spirit. What's up with my Aqua babies this month? What do they need to know? General messages, please. Now you don't want to talk, Aquarius. What's going on? All right, what's this about? So we have a Queen of Pentacles showing up, the 5 of Pentacles. Some of you could be focused on your money or your home. Maybe there's someone that you're missing or you feel left out. There's communication that's going to come in, or that is coming in. Let's see what that's about. All right, why the Queen of Pentacles, please? What's up with that? Why the 5 of Pentacles? We have the 4, lots of Pentacle energy, you guys. What are you holding on to here? I feel like you're really closed off. There you are. I can't tell if that's someone else. It feels like, I don't know, someone's holding on to you or you're holding on to them. Here's the thing though, it feels like it's coming from the 4 of Pentacles is not the best energy. It feels like it's stingy or it's greedy, or it's like we're holding on to control really tightly. This could be a mother. This could be you. This could be, I'm not there. I feel like there's 2 people showing up. And there you are at the bottom of the deck. Let's pull that star card. All right, let's get one more for that. You guys are holding back. You guys are holding back here from a conversation, or you're ignoring something. You guys are playing aloof. You're like, huh, I don't see it. And it's like, I think you do see it. And that could even be like something that you're seeing online and you're acting a little aloof or you're ignoring messages. You could be ghosting. You could be ghosting and holding back. Maybe you feel like things can't take off, or there's been a situation that's been hard to get going. Maybe your passion is lacking this month, excitement. It says that you already know what it is. This judgment card, it feels like you already know. And it feels like something's trying to get your attention, and you're literally like, nope, I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. And you go back and forth about it because you're almost like, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Oh, Aqua babies, you be doing this. You guys are the funniest of the fixed signs. I will say that. We all have our quirks: Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. Um, but it's interesting how it shows up for you guys because you guys get so in your head about things. You're like, no, I am stoic. I don't have emotions. I'm being smart about things. And low key, you have more going on that you lead on to when it comes to how you're feeling or what you're feeling. You're on your own. You're independent. You're doing things on your own. Let's see. What is this Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands? What is it that they don't have enough of? You don't have enough of someone. Okay, so this could be, I don't know, maybe you share kids with someone, or maybe this is someone who is a friend. Maybe it's about, if you guys are business owners, maybe it's about that. But it feels like there's lots of fertile energy here. There's lots of Taurus coming through over here. And there's a sense of holding on to it. But we're holding on to it in a way. I don't know if you're doing anything about it. That could be what you're ignoring. If you are missing someone, it's like your spark, maybe your motivation. And look, that shit just went off. That candle just went out. That's how you are. You're blowing out your own flame, is what it feels like, by ignoring something or by being a little aloof. Maybe if this is a job, it feels like there's opportunity here, but it's just not enough. Or maybe you're just not really happy with it. If this is a person, maybe you feel friend zoned or you want to get to know them better. Maybe you look up to this person. Look at your little eyes right there. They just brought me to those eyes. I swear to God, I've never noticed how this King of Swords. I always assumed that the King of Swords was looking directly, and he's not. The King of Swords is looking this way. And when they bring my attention to cards like this, it's like I always pay attention to what is it they're looking at. And this King of Swords, even though his face is front facing, his eyes are shooting to the side. He's giving side eye because he's still trying to keep an eye over here. You're keeping an eye on something, even though you're playing a little, I don't know. You're playing a little dumb sometimes. I say it with love. It just feels like you're being aloof, which is an Aquarius trait, 100%. I feel like you're missing someone or you're missing something. You guys could be focused on your finances, your work. Something here isn't feeling the most stable. And I feel like that's kind of what's keeping you from moving forward. But your emotions, you're hiding them really well. You have a tower coming up. Let's see what that's about. I'm telling you, you guys are a little back and forth over either reuniting or coming out of this. There could be a conversation that comes up. Why the tower? If it is a conversation, it's something relating to your home that you can no longer ignore. It's going to maybe pop off unexpectedly. Maybe some of you, it feels like you're not getting enough from whatever this is, or maybe you're overgiving in some way. Here's the thing. I feel like you're fully capable. You're in a position where there is a lot of growth. There's a lot of abundance around you, but it feels like you're keeping yourself from something or you're stopping yourself. Now, I understand not wanting to be impulsive. I get it, but this feels different. It feels like you're like, no, I can't do that until fill in the blank. or the reason I can't do that is fill in the blank. So maybe it's excuses. You guys are very comfortable being on your own. I feel like you're working really hard this month, but I do feel like something unexpected comes up, and this very thing that you've been ignoring, something relating to that, it comes back around unexpectedly. Like I said, if you're not fully on board, it feels like you're a little in and out. It's indecisive. You're indecisive. And even though you're hopeful here, you're the one that's not making a move, and you know that. Look at you. There's unfinished business here with a conversation or with someone. And I feel like you're not trying to worry about it. I'm not telling you should be worried, but it feels like you're not trying to worry about it. You're like, I'm not tripping, but are you sure? Are you sure? You're going to get an opportunity here to do something about it. Maybe you're trying to remain unbothered. Maybe you're like, no, I don't miss no one. No, I don't need nothing from no one. No, I don't. No, that's not for me. It's like you're icy on the outside, but it's like, why are you burning hot on the inside? Very interesting. You are going to get a chance to revisit something. It does feel like it wants to come back around, but it's really going to be up to you. The group is super split, which makes sense. Aquarians are often unpredictable in different ways. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini showing up, of course. We have tons of Taurus. We have Libra. What else? Where are you? Oh, right here. Aries, Leo, Sag coming through. This is you in your power. You're looking good. Maybe you're posting things online that are getting you attention, but you're like, it's not what you want. Maybe it's not attention from who you want, or maybe you're trying to ignore who's watching, or you have some unfinished cycles here that you're going to have a chance. Look at this opportunity. You're going to have an opportunity to do different, to view things differently, and to have this new beginning. But it's going to take a leap of faith from you, and that's where the group is split. Here's the thing. I feel like you're a little disconnected from your emotions, because again, it feels like we're making up excuses as to why something can't happen or can't be, or why we're not making a move. But if that sounds like you, just know you're kind of holding back. Only you know why. We also have, what did I just see? We have Aquarius showing up again. I thought I saw something else that I forgot to point out. All right. It'll come back up if it needs to. All right, let's continue. All right, that was interesting. Oh, it's so on brand, isn't it? I love it. All right, what's up with my Aquarius? More general messages, please, for the month of September. What's going on with them besides them not wanting to talk? What's going on with them? And I mean, talk through the cards. It's funny that they started acting up with you. And I will say, I had to restart this reading like 2 or 3 times. I was like, what is going on? All right, what's up with my Aquas, please? 7 of Swords. You're hiding something. You're pretending. I feel like you guys are pretending. You're pretending that this is not what it is. Or you're maybe it's trusting. You guys are having a hard time either taking a leap of faith towards something new, closing out a cycle, starting a new one, or revisiting something that's still open-ended. And you're having the opportunity here. Here's the thing. You guys are going to continue to face some kind of feeling within you of, I don't know if it's resistance or struggle or uneasiness or restlessness, not fulfilled. I'm not one to tell you how you're going to feel. I'm just reading the energy. So if it doesn't hit, it's not for you. But it feels like this is going to be lingering because something is trying to wake your ass up, Aquarius. That trumpet is blaring. The angel is visiting you, and it's trying to raise you from this coffin. It's a resurrection. What's up with Aquarius? General messages, please. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Six of Pentacles. You guys are just, it feels like you're pretty far removed from your emotions, and you maybe don't show that side of yourself too often, or you're holding it back. It's almost like you're breadcrumbing. Maybe you feel breadcrumbed. Switch the roles if you need to. You're denying yourself a new beginning, whether it's lack of trust or fill in the blank over your reasons, but it feels like there's a denial here. You guys could even be denying your feelings about something. Why the world in reverse? Oh, look at you. You guys are fucking ignoring this. Yeah, you're keeping your heart closed off. But this feeling, it doesn't seem like it's just going to go away that easy. There's a lack of communication, or someone's not speaking to you, maybe barely speaking. It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like it's resolved. It feels like there's something here. It feels like there's a revisiting to something from the past, something that's lingering, something that's been on your mind. I feel like this has been pulling at you, and you've just been trying to sit in this King of Swords energy, a little bit cold, a little bit closed off, really stoic about it. But you guys are literally, you're like, nope, I don't see it. The universe is trying to present you something new. The universe is trying to look at this. There's a disembodied hand bringing you a little cup of joy, or a cup of something, a cup of opportunity, and you're looking at something else. You're so focused on something else, or you're so like arms crossed. I don't see it. I don't feel it. But look, you're denying how you feel about something. And this is keeping you, I hate to tell you guys, I love you guys, but I only tell you with love. Your inability to maybe take the plunge, make a move, make a decision, it's just going to keep you sitting in this energy. It makes you feel stuck. You feel trapped in love, or you feel trapped when it comes to your heart, and maybe you're not realizing that this is here to just, it's funny that I'm going to say this, crack you open in some way, okay? The Lord trying to crack an Aquarius open. Help us all that are on that mission. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse. It's like, don't fight it anymore. You're wasting your energy. You're wasting your time. Your resources, your precious, precious resources, time. You can't ever get time back. We can get money back. We can work towards getting better in health. We can work towards bigger goals, right? But you can't get time back. That's where we're going to leave that, because it just feels like you got to stop fighting it. But if we, you can't tell you have to come to that realization. But I'm going to tell you, this trumpet is just going to get louder and louder. So eventually I do feel you guys are going to be figuring it out. We'll just leave it at that. I feel like there's a fantasy element to this, where you think a lot more than you actually take action, and life is telling you, hey, you can take action right now. All of these scenarios, all of this fantasy, all of these thoughts, you can ground them, you can explore them. You can't live your life in your head. You can, but you're going to have that tendency to live your life in your head. We all do, but this feels different. Other Page of Cups in reverse. You're keeping your distance. Maybe some of you are traveling. You're not wanting to commit to anything. There's ego coming through. There's a detachment from emotion, and that's affecting you. It's also kind of burning you out in some way. Even if you don't realize it physically, it might be manifesting because of this. Why the Hermit in reverse? You want to move on and move forward. Maybe you want to go towards someone new, towards this Queen of Wands. Or maybe that's you taking charge, knowing what you're worth, looking good, smelling good, and doing the things. Maybe some of you feel that because of people around you or drama around you, you can't start something new, or you're not ready. So you're focused on your work. All right, let's move into you guys, let's move into your love life. I was just looking at the time and I'm like, oh, my aqua babies. We always do this with you. It's because the aqua gang runs deep on this channel. All right, let's continue. Let's continue, my stoic little babies. I know you guys don't do emotions, but you also can't deny them when they try to come up, okay? Because that kind of leads you into this energy. We need a balance. And even though if love is cringe or emotions are cringe, I hate to tell you, but you're still human. And there is a level of it that you need in your life. Yeah. You're like, no, I don't. All right, my aqua babies love life. What's going on with them? My aqua babies love life, please, in September. What can they expect in their love life? What can they expect in their love life, please? Messages for the aquas in their love life. Ain't nobody got time for that. And that's literally what I just heard. That meme, that lady. Oh, you guys, what are you doing? You don't have to manipulate people. Like you don't have to do things to get people to react, you know? If this is in your nature and you recognize this about yourself, I understand you. I get it. And I'm not judging by any means. But it's like you have the resources. You can do this. You don't have to go about it in a certain way to ensure you get what you want. There is something, I can't tell if you guys are going towards something or something's coming towards you. I do feel you're hanging out with people. You guys might be reuniting with someone if it's that someone that you were missing. Why the King of Swords? You're so set on, I don't want anything traditional, or I don't want commitment, or I can't. And it's like, okay, it's okay. You don't have to jump from wherever you're at to jumping into a heavy commitment. And it feels like some of you are really set on that. Maybe you're stepping away from a commitment. But you guys have the choice and the power here. So we're just going to leave that there because you're not really choosing to do much with it. All right, why the Knight of Cups? Why the Knight of Swords? Yeah, you guys are stalemate. I see what you want, but I see what you're doing. And there is a realization here, and I do think you are going to get some kind of clarity or some kind of information. Look what's on the bottom of the deck, and look at, you're not seeing it. You're coming up as the Emperor. I do think you guys are going to be having a situation that feels really good. I don't think you're going to maybe lead on to how you're feeling, or you're just like staying in this. Again, you're wearing your armor here, which I get. And I do think you are going to take some kind of action, but it takes you to do it. Maybe you're going to see something that encourages you to go for it. I do feel you're going to be getting an offer or reuniting. Maybe you want someone to make you an offer. You want someone to reach out, or I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's coming though. And that leads you wondering, what should I do about it? And that's where the stalemate is. So the group is split. Some of you will be charging towards it and some of you will not. Only you'll know your situation. What about this Three of Cups and this Ace of Swords? This stresses you out. I don't know if you're worried about getting attention or someone getting attention. But you're not. It's like that's all it is. It's more of that Seven of Cups energy. Y'all just explore what's really happening instead of just like living it out in your head, okay? If that resonates, then that's good. If not, I get it, because I don't know. It doesn't have to make sense to me. The messages are for you guys. All right, let's pull an oracle card. The Whispers of Love Tarot. I keep saying it reminds me of like an 80s love song, the name of this deck. All right, let's get a message for my Aquarius friends, my aqua babies. Month of September, please, Spirit. What do they need to know? Thank you. Oh, shit. All right, you guys got two. Let's see what they are. Let's see. There's numbers on these cards and there's messages. We have number 13, and maybe that's important to someone. And then we have number 43. All right. I laugh when I recognize energy, when I'm like, who is watching this? And I'm like, oh, I kind of feel like I know who might be watching this. We have number 13, miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Number 43, love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Let's talk about this, miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. So I feel like maybe right now, like I said, maybe you're not seizing opportunity, or you're not realizing that you actually do have the power to create some kind of change in your life that brings more fulfillment. It brings more emotional fulfillment. No one is pushing you into marriage or anything like that, or any kind of contract or commitment. It's not like that. It's just about cultivating more of this in your life, because we do need a balance of it. And the only reason I'm bringing it up is because your entire reading was kind of screaming that. So just maybe recognize the blessings in what has happened and what you can make of it. Love endures. So it feels like maybe you've been hurt, or maybe something happened in love and it's caused you to shut down. But it doesn't mean you can't love again. And it definitely doesn't mean that you're not lovable. Love is still very much present and around you. And I think there's an opportunity to seize it, but you got to get out of this Four of Cups energy, my friends. All right, my Aqua babies, that's what I have for you today. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Please take care of yourselves this month, especially. And we'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my Pisces friends, and welcome to your September horoscope reading. Today, we're going to begin by diving into general messages for you. And then, of course, we'll be doing a little love reading at the end. We'll be pulling an oracle card as well. And let's just get as much information for you as possible. What do you need to know that's coming up for you in the upcoming weeks? So let's begin. Please keep in mind this is a collective reading. Only take what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else. If something doesn't feel like it's for you, it's probably not. So let's begin. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages today for our Pisces friends. Our Pisces in September, please. What can you tell us? What do they need to know? General messages, please. General messages for my Pisces friends. General message for Pisces, please. What can you tell us? What can you tell us, please? Messages for my Pisces friends. What can you tell us? In September. All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. Is that the six or the four? It's the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. We have the Devil. You guys could be working really hard this month. I don't think you're happy about it. Or there's something here that you haven't been happy. Oh, okay. Yeah. There's something that you're not happy that hasn't come to an end or a close. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Page of Wands. The Four of Cups in reverse. Knight of Swords. The Devil. You guys, it feels like there is something that's going to be happening this month. You guys could be getting a new job opportunity, a collaboration, a new creative project, something that brings change. Or, like I said, I feel like you guys are going to be working hard. But there's something here where this Devil, I can't tell if it's good or bad, but it feels like there's a relationship or a dynamic. There's something here that you can't let go. And you're feeling a little bit at a stalemate right now. It's like you're waiting, but in the midst of waiting, it doesn't feel like there's much happening. It feels like it has to do with a relationship, a partnership, a dynamic. It feels like there's a lot here that's still very present. If this is a relationship, it could be karmic because of this Devil. It feels like you're not fighting it anymore, or it's like you're not defending it. Maybe you're leaning hard into coping mechanisms or codependency. If that's not for you, then you know that's not for you. But my Pisces friends, if it's one thing about Pisces is sometimes you guys like to drink or something like that. So if that's for you, then you know what that's regarding. So just keep in mind, okay? Because it feels like there's something here that's kind of holding you back. It feels like you're not happy with an offer that you got, or something kept you waiting for too long. It has to do with your family, perhaps. You're not happy. That's one thing. What is this Knight of Cups? The High Priestess, that's you guys. King of Wands. Okay, so this could be an offer from someone, that they could be revealing something to you. Maybe they kept you waiting for too long, or maybe whatever it is that they reveal to you, you're not really happy with. It feels like it doesn't feel like they're bad intentioned. It just feels like there's something about it, or the way it comes in, that you're like, no, I don't want that, or I don't like that, or I'm not happy with that. Maybe you rather be on your own, but at the same time, whatever this friendship, relationship, dynamic, work, whatever it is, it feels like it's not vibing with you, but you also can't close it yet, or you haven't been able to. Now, for whatever the reason is that you can't close it, or it hasn't been closed, I'm not really sure, but the devil is present, and that tells me it kind of has a hold on you. There's some quick action. Maybe you're going to have to do something quickly, or decide something quickly, and there's details that are missed. Be careful. It is Mercury retrograde. So details could very well be missed. Miscommunication, all of that stuff, Be careful if this is about work. There might be a detail that's missed that leaves you losing, or not gaining what you thought you would out of it. Not getting what you wished for. So just be careful if this is something like that, to ask the right questions, maybe not be so impulsive, maybe not agree right away. I just don't feel like you're happy with whatever the offer is. And the person that's bringing it to you, they're excited about it. They think it's all good, and you're like, what? But at the same time, I don't think that you're sure as to what you want to do. Yeah, you're going to be getting communication. And the reason you don't like it is because I feel like you don't think it's providing for you, or it's supporting you in the way that it needs to. Maybe someone here is traveling, or going away, or is away. Maybe someone's trying to come back around, and you're just like not having it. You have something to say about it. I feel like you have some words to say about it. There could be kids involved for some of you. I just saw Aquarius and Scorpio as well. It's like you have a wish here, but it doesn't feel like this month you're getting it. I have Ace of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like there's a blockage here in getting to a new beginning, and a beginning that we all feel better about, or that you feel better about. All meaning if there's other people involved. I think this month you might be just trying to go with the flow and hang back and see what comes of things. But I do feel you're going to have something to say about whatever this is. We have fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sag. We also have water: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Capricorn showing up with that devil. Scorpio showing up with that death card. You're showing up a lot in your own reading, which is good. Lots of Pisces energy. I don't know. I think something's wearing on your patience, or maybe you're getting like frustrated. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Pisces, please. General messages. What can they expect in September? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Pisces. What can they expect? What can they expect in September, please? I had to check we were still filming. Nothing is worse than it cutting off. Unfinished business. The High Priestess in reverse. You're feeling stuck, friends. You're feeling stuck over what to do with this relationship, this partnership, this dynamic. We're supposed to be working together here. We're supposed to be on the same page, and you're not. Maybe this person makes you second guess yourself, or you're starting to seep through something. You're starting to see that you need to walk away, but you're feeling very trapped and you're not sure how to do that. Why the world in reverse? Yeah, something's going to push you to do something quickly, and just be careful, okay? That you don't end up with the short end of the stick on that. It keeps saying you feel like you can't put this to rest. You can't let something go. You might be holding a grudge as well. There's more Aquarius energy. You might still have hope here that you guys can come to a resolution, but it feels like something here is just so inconsistent. Yeah, something here isn't launching, and it makes you, my tummy started to hurt right now when I started to hit into this energy. Maybe that's how you feel. It's like anxiety. I don't like it. And maybe that's how you feel. Now, if that's not for you, then that's not for you. But I'm definitely picking up on some anxious or feeling stuck energy. Maybe even the thought of leaving this behind scares you, or makes you feel like you can't. But this month, it doesn't feel like there's anything changing with that. It doesn't feel like we have that new beginning, that excitement. You might be feeling a little worn down, a little burned out maybe, because just something isn't consistent. And you're like, shit, I need an out, or it's time for me to go. But I'm just not sure how to do that. I'm not sure what's next. All right. What else does Pisces need to know, please? What does Pisces need to know about this? What does Pisces need to know about this, please? All right. So I love this. I love that I pulled some more cards, because look, here is your sunshine, your sliver of sunshine cutting through the clouds, okay? We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Lovers, and we have the Fool. There is something out there that's better matched for you, okay? Now, if this is regarding work, you're going to be starting at a lower level, or there's a lot for you to learn. It feels like you've already been at this for a while, but there's something here for you to gain that's going to help you. I feel like there's going to be a new project or a new opportunity coming up for you. I feel like you're really excited about it. And it, like I said, this Lover's card and this Fool, it feels like there's a new beginning for you. Now, let's talk about it like it's not work, and let's talk about this in a couple of different ways. Some of you could have kids here. Maybe you have two. And it feels like there's something in the family dynamic that has shifted, but it's time for you to find what works for you. It's time for you to get into alignment and in order to give yourself the start that you deserve, the new beginning that you deserve. It's going to take it's going to take effort from you. It's going to take a lot from you, because you're going to have to trust. If something doesn't feel right, here's the thing, my Pisces babies, you guys are fucking psychics. You guys are the intuitives of the world. If anyone is in tune, it's you, because you are water. And out of all the water signs, you're the one that's most connected. So when you disconnect yourself by ignoring what you feel, ignoring what you already know, maybe leaning into your coping mechanisms, leaning into your vices. We all do it. There's no judgment about it. I'm just saying it's clouding your vision, and it's keeping you feeling stuck when you're not stuck. You guys are so awesome, and you're so capable. There's a lot for you to still live and explore and learn. But it's going to take leaving situations that you know are no longer functional, or they're not good for you, or you guys are just not on the same page. And that's true regarding anything that this is relating to. It doesn't have to be family or kids or work, or it's like however it applies. It just feels like you got to start trusting yourself here, because your ego might be lying to you. There's something here that maybe you really set yourself on, and it's hard for you to view it differently, or it's hard for you to let something go. Maybe there's a past life situation. And I don't mean that in another lifetime. I mean that we all live many different lifetimes within one, right? It's like you think 10 years ago and you're like, wow, I was a different person. That was a different life. Well, guess what? You're entering into a new life here, but it just looks different. Maybe it's not what you thought it was going to be. Maybe you had a certain idea as to what your career was going to look like, what your family was going to look like, what your finances were going to look like. And by you holding on to that, it's keeping you from being able to fall into what's truly for you. I can't tell you what's for you or what's next for you. I just know that there's a new beginning waiting for you to accept it and fall into alignment with it and start backing your actions with your intuition. You got to trust yourself. If you listen to other people, even if they mean well, it's keeping you stuck, okay? Saying it all with love. You guys know I love you. All right, let's continue. We have Gemini coming through with that Lovers card. We have Aquarius that keeps showing up. We have Scorpio as well, Leo and Taurus in that World card, and Pisces. That's you. All right, let's check into your love life. Let's see what's going on with your love life. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my Pisces and their love life in September. What can you tell us? Messages for my Pisces and their love life in September. What can you tell us, please? Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, these cards. Messages for my Pisces, their love life. What can you tell us? Messages for Pisces, please. Messages for Pisces and their love life. What can you tell us? Oh, you guys. It's time to heal, okay? And that star card keeps coming through for you. So it's like remaining hopeful as well. Remaining hopeful in the situation. You have a lot of love to give. There's a lot of love for your family here, but there's past baggage that's keeping you from being able to really care for yourself. I'm going to take this upright because this is what's keeping you in this feeling like you don't have enough. Maybe you're lonely. Maybe you feel like you don't have the resources or the love that you deserve. You don't have enough of something. And this is keeping you from being in your own power. You could have felt like you were manipulated at some point as well, in love or in romance. This keeps you, okay, we're going to put that there because it's like you got to trust what you're investing into. Someone's inconsistency in love, it's just not giving enough, or something hasn't taken off here. This Knight of Wands, it's awesome. It's hot and heavy. It's fun while they're here, but they're here for a good time, not a long time. And this is the energy that's keeping you in the cold. It's like something isn't enough. It's time to heal, and it's time to take your power back. You have all the resources you need. You know what? You need to remember you're that bitch. You are. You got to remember it, Pisces. We all forget. We all forget at one point, and it's time for you to remember. Here's this beautiful 10 of Cups and this Knight of Cups. But this is the energy that's it's in the way of that. This happy family, having harmony, having peace in your life, finding that partner, or coming back together with your partner in a way that's healthy and loving. Maybe having the type of love that you deserve. Your faith and love, it's like restoring that and remaining hopeful. Again, like you bringing it back to you and remembering who you are. At random, some of you guys could be getting involved with a Cancer. And if you do, this is after you release a karmic partner or some type of toxic karmic tie. All right. Let me see what else is here. All right. Silence. Okay, good. Let's continue. I know when we're done because it's silent on my end. All right, let's get you a Whispers of Love Oracle card. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get a message for my Pisces friends in the month of September? What can we tell them? Message for my Pisces in the month of September. What can we tell them, please? Oh? All right, let's try that again. Thank you. Where is it? That one? All right. I think that's straight to the point. This might be what you need to hear. Number 21. Choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Look at that. You have choices, friends. It's just about stepping into your power and reminding yourself of what you're capable of, okay? Family is really important to you. Children are really important to you. Maybe that's why it's hard to let something go, because you had your sights set on something. Something should be a certain way. I say should because sometimes we have this perception and life doesn't turn out that way. Oh my God, I just this is so random. I haven't even heard her in so long, especially not this album. But Lana Del Rey just popped up. I'm actually going to write this down so that I don't forget and I can link it to your reading. Um, okay, yeah, I'm going to link the song. Born to Die. The lyric that popped in my head was sometimes love is not enough. Uh, what does it say? Sometimes love is not enough and the road gets tough and I don't know why. Okay, so that's what's going on. I don't think that you're getting the love that you deserve. And your guides want you to restore the faith and know that you have options when you walk away from the things that are not for you, as difficult as that might be. Maybe, the ego, the this, it should have been, it should be this way. Um, it's time to turn over a new leaf. But I'm just reading your energy. I'm telling you with love. Please take care of yourselves. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm wishing you nothing but the best, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys.